I guess I'll start over here. I'm sorry. I'm a little late. It's me. I don't know where Vevs is. She might be running late. We'll assume maybe she had to get up or something. I don't know. She shows up soon.
Nat?
Hmm? Yes?
Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah?
What is with this?
Did I sleep
I
in?
don't know. A little bit, and you are on the floor.
Is there a reason
On a
why
sleeping
both
bag,
of you are
yes.
sleeping on the floor?
Who's sleeping on the floor? Oh,
And why is she
I
on the
think
floor?
Amari got on. What the fuck? Where? Who's on the floor? Um,
10 minutes ago she was on the bed.
What are you doing under there?
Okay, I need a minute. They'd
I
say?
brought breakfast for her.
Hey. Let's say? Hey, it's okay. Hey. Can we talk?
I see.
Ineth Natalie.
Ian Nin.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna lay here and wake up for a moment. This was not how I wanted to wake up today. Okay. You'd say? Oh, okay. Hmm. You'd say? Hey. Can you come out? Can we talk? Please? Unless you're more comfortable right there and we can...
Yeah, I'll be back there.
Yeah. Let's say? Wherever it was that you were, you're not there anymore. You're sort of home.
Monserrat. What are you doing there?
No one will hurt you here, let's say.
Yeah, we're not here to hurt you. We found you.
Tienonian, forgive me,
Forget what?
but
I swear if you drag her out, Brendavere.
no, I'm not.
Ah. What are you doing?
He hands over a cloth that's longer. It has the scent of his camp. Mostly him. Come on out. I'll help you out. Do you trust me? One thing I would say is move the bed, but the bed is very heavy.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Are you able to move? You are. If you can pull yourself out of there, though it is cramped. I think it's best we give him space.
Maybe, but I'm a little worried about her hurting herself.
Why is
There
this
we
really
are.
getting worse? Or
Getting
better?
worse.
Well, it seems like she's cowering.
She probably got spooked. She probably
More
is a little
clear
more.
of mind.
Yeah.
I'd assume they'd be more frightened.
Fair enough.
We have taken care of you for the past 2 weeks now, about.
There is some food for her, by the way.
This may have all been a dream to you, but we are here to help.
Nightmare.
But in this moment,
Megan?
Oh,
do as you
nothing.
wish.
I'm up.
Benny Steven. Do
Good.
as you wish,
Yeah.
according to your wish.
Okay.
Quick questionnaire. Nothing new?
I don't know. I just woke up. I don't feel any extra limbs, so.
Good enough.
More space for you to get out.
Okay.
I think she was exactly the opposite. Less space for can be safe. Okay.
Yeah, more or less. Mm.
How do you say it? Nin, right?
Yes, Ian Ethnin. And then your name.
Litse. Nin Jan.
Give her some time, give her some space.
This is the one way out. I would free them of that spot.
Yeah, well. Maybe she doesn't want to be free of it right now, okay? Give her some
course.
time. If there's
I
anything
basically
I've
told them to do as they wish.
learned about cats. actual cats, not catkin, of course, is that crowd them too much. You'll scare them.
I think that's about everyone.
Not everybody. Some people enjoy a crowd. Some people are people. Oh, that was a lot of the word people.
People.
Yeah. Some people are people.
I guess you all introduce
I'm gonna stop saying the
yourselves, I
word
might as
people,
well.
otherwise
So,
it's gonna start sounding weird.
hey, all you people.
Yep.
Lice, Isnin, Egros Faraser.
And what does that one mean?
Stating my full name with an elven.
Ah, I understood the name bit. Yeah. Just give her some space.
I had to give that name out to, the catkin before.
Wait, did you stay in here all night?
No, I went out scouting because I saw footprints going in and out of my camp, my tent, which is suspicious to say the least.
That's what happens when you set up a permanent abode out there. They're gonna take notice eventually.
Eventually. And we're not too sure if they can see too far anyways. So just being out of sight right now until they get up is a good idea.
Can see too far? What do you mean?
I mean, back before during the festival, they only could see as close to here, knowing details.
I told you that was likely because of the drugs. Her muscles don't work. Or weren't working anyways. Obviously that's not quite the case anymore. You'd say? Are you hungry?
We have food here if need be. We can give it to you if need be.
Forest nearby. Somewhere away from States and preferably away from
I see.
So
Natalie, I would move down for a moment. It seems like they've been alerted of you.
What do you mean they've been alerted? She's been aware of my presence since she woke up, since I woke
That's what
up.
I've been noticing at least.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'll see if that is the case.
easier and
What?
let's say way more hard, like exponentially hard to do something.
Very...
Especially
Mind. Sit over here.
What I mean now is that since they can now see that you are a human, well, at least in the facial features.
I'm pretty sure most of us have
So that is only an
human
assumption.
facial features. You have human facial features. I can't believe I'm getting racially profiled in outro. Besides, there's humans in outro.
There are. Although, I'd assume with a catkin like this, they've been around mostly, if not only, elves.
Unless she traveled. Like you had said.
True.
Which would explain
I'm
why she
hoping
would
that
have
is the
been
case.
captured in the first place, because far to the northwest would be really, really far away for Brazil. You know?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Take your time, dear.
This should help.
Whoa, 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 why are you getting changed like that? Okay. You done?
It's done. That's why I went over on the side. You did not see anything. Goodness.
Yeah, but you're getting changed. Okay. And why did you... Wait, why did you leave that up here? What the heck, dude?
Just in case if I needed to be changed, I would not put it around in my hut.
I'm just gonna... Mm.
Not entirely sure how these contacts are supposed to be put.
Need to sit here? Are you okay? Whoa. Okay. You'd say?
It's a
Oh.
food.
Hey. That was definitely a different reaction.
It was. Welcome home. You are safe here.
Oh.
For a moment. Go ahead.
Still too overwhelmed.
Take your time.
I'll move my way downstairs.
Go ahead.
Maybe we should bring latte.
Mm. Mm. Maybe. Might help a little. Not sure how accustomed she
Probably.
is to drow. They'd say? What's wrong?
Hmm. Definitely more active.
The ring is here.
Mm.
Ringing. Not so fast.
Do you like tea? Hello? I'm not sure if you remember anything, but this is my house. That's that you. I don't know if you remember or not.
Yeah, go ahead.
But would you like some peppermint tea?
Jan, do you think you could step downstairs for a moment?
Yeah.
I think she's still a little frightened of everybody. I'd appreciate it.
Oh, she's
Hmm?
going downstairs?
Oh, do you want to come downstairs?
Okay.
You'd say?
If anything,
Hi.
I think she knows English.
You'd like to drink the tea?
Or the language where she was kept.
Here. I'll turn my back. I'll close my eyes.
Oblivious.
Mhm.
When your hands cover your eyes, you feel a curious desire, almost like your fingertips are curling towards them,
Oh,
almost as if they wish to touch your eyes.
yeah.
I think. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay. Do you want to go downstairs? Okay.
Here, I'll bring the tea.
There we go.
Glad you are moving well.
Yeah.
Here. Let's move out of your way real quick. Do you remember much of
Yep, that's what it is.
anything from the past couple weeks? Well, actually, no, I doubt you would remember anything from the week before. But do you remember any of the previous week? Like, do you remember Dahana at all? It's a week after Dahana, by the way. Oh?
Sewing needle.
This is. Oh, okay. Well, let me reintroduce myself. I am the mayor of this town, Rengel Mari. It's a pleasure to formally meet you. We did, not really talk, more like a bunch of us have had one-sided conversations with you during Dahana. But we've been taking care of you. I've been letting you stay up here in my house. That's my bed that you were staying in. Just kind of making sure that you're okay. Because we don't really know everything that happened. We just know that
Interesting news.
we have a general idea because that one over there, the elf, his name's Brindavir, and much like you, he also was taken to the other side.
Emperor Mord is pledging to remove the corruption of the oracles from the Empire and push back the Payway's menace in the south.
They,
Push back the what menace in the
Interesting.
south?
are, from my understanding,
The Payway's menace.
from a place called Brazil. It's
Taoist?
much like a, you know how
Vampire in short.
around here there's
Ah,
different
The more
nations that
co-
have been taken over by the
The more
Empire.
believing in the oracles and
Brazil is
such.
like one of those nations before
oh
it got taken
boy,
over by the
that's
Empire,
totally
right?
not going to cause some turmoil.
And
Also, some
these
towns
people that
are
you see,
already
these
starting
humans in
going
clothes
back
similar
to
to
the
what you
Empire.
saw, are
Yeah.
not from Brazil. They're from a different group entirely called the United Nations that are here to try to atone for what Brazil did, essentially.
Right, I will left her in your capable hand.
Oh, you're leaving?
It's gonna take some time, naturally, but just let
Yes.
you know.
I'm going to the base.
Okay.
You don't have to be as
Um,
antsy around them as you would be.
I'll try to
one
drop
of
by the
people
Do you
base,
want to go to
um,
the base?
Took you because
I
you
mean,
were
not really,
you were in a very
but I
rough
have
shape
to sign
whenever
in.
I first saw you. So I know I
Yeah.
can't even imagine everything that you went through.
Well, your signature is very easy
but
to
these people,
forge.
I promise you, will not
What?
do anything
Is?
like that, and I will make sure everything in my
Yeah?
power that nothing happens to you. Okay?
I mean, I think I've gotten pretty good at signing these.
Oh, considering, yeah.
Did you get to eat at all? No. Is there any food up there? And
I will left her in your
for
capable
you to
hand.
eat that you
There's
left
some
And I
over?
left
pastries
you
upstairs.
in her capable hand.
Uh,
Sounds fair?
I'll go grab them. I can tell you the pastries were not
Okay.
made by these people. They were made by
What's that supposed to mean?
some
Have a good
slimes
banana?
that
She,
own the tavern.
I meant that-
And they are to die for.
Mm-hmm.
I meant that she will
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Trust me, you're
protect
gonna
you
love them.
while
You
I'm
love
away.
them?
No,
During Dahana too,
Okay.
but you also
not what
were
you thought of.
not in the
Oh, God.
greatest shape of mind. So
Gives character.
Oh,
Good. She's so fast.
What was going on?
here you go.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to sit at my table? Or would you rather sit here?
Why are you crowding laundry? Because he wants to. What's the problem?
Okay.
Oh, not you. And probably not you too, but you.
What? Me? I didn't do it.
Hello.
Hi.
You didn't do it. Alright.
No.
Ah.
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Alright. Why are you crowding him? What? Where's... Okay.
How is it?
I'm going to the base.
Good, good.
Oh,
Good job.
good luck.
On to the base.
Whenever you're done, just let me know. I'll grab it for you. You don't have to like overexert yourself with anything.
Are we allowed to see base?
Any other interesting news, Brendavir?
Nothing to my knowledge, exactly.
Actually, see, I think I see in
The one that is of major importance is the
residence right outside the door.
Dabanloba
This is kind of
Juba
a
become
hotspot for
dukedoms
civilians.
under
Just because, you know, people want to get paperwork done all the time for
Emperor
some reason,
Modus.
I don't really understand it.
Hmm.
Also, no need to be like any formal around here, by the way. I'm not like a mayor in like a
It's interesting.
politician kind of way. I do run the town, but I'm not like a politician or anything like that. I am.
I did have a story on a
it's
rabbit
very
kin,
forward when it comes
although
to the way
it's
people
much
do
more
things.
of comparing outsider perspective from insider. It's interesting.
May I approach? Wanna scare anybody?
Are you? Do these still hurt?
You still hurt?
I have there's an alchemist by the name of Musilfinx.
Yeah, we can talk to Musa
He
things.
is
Maybe he
a
can help
rodent
us
king.
find something to help relieve some of the pain. At least while she
he has,
recovers.
I could have him.
Now that the
look up
drugs
some
worn
kind of
off.
Healing salve for you.
I wouldn't suggest a healing salve. Her body doesn't have a lot of energy as it is.
And
Straining that.
for the bruises.
I'm aware. Biologically speaking, she's in a deficit.
Soothing.
Something to perhaps soothe some of the pain, maybe.
Okay.
He's done that sort of
But
thing
anything that's
before.
gonna try
He'll be
to
able to get it done.
speed
She
up
just
the recovery
kind of-
rate while she's still... How would you put it? Coming out of it.
I'm just.
I would suggest
happy
against.
To see you. Lucid.
Makla, pretty sure this
once.
opens from inside.
Really good to see you.
Push inside.
I can talk to Musilfinx. See if he's capable of making something that would help.
Oh, do you
I'm
need
hesitant to
her-
give her
do
any
you
of
need
the
her
drugs
arms?
from our side. Hmm?
Oh, you don't really know much of what happened while you were over there at all, do you? Oh, okay.
May not remember it.
That's honestly even more concerning, in a way. She's from the same world as the magic people, but how do I put it? She's from a group that is opposed to the magic people.
No, it's Maklo this time. Maklo.
Understood. Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, check. What is it? Hello? Hi.
Hey,
What's up?
they said that it would probably be better if I went up and knocked.
Yeah.
This one is looking for mayor?
Okay. She does not.
Good day.
Some of them have things similar to that.
That's all I
but they
wanted
don't
to say.
really
This
use
one is
them,
just looking for the mayor.
except for hunting.
Yeah.
Because their whole thing
Hello?
is,
Okay. I don't know what
you can
happened.
picture them kind of like, you know how there's
I guess later.
army
I-
versus
This is
Maklo
awkward.
being patient.
town guard, and
I
then
mean,
the
I am being
army
patient.
will attack the town,
Not Maklo.
and the town guard will protect the town from that army. They're kind of in the same vein.
I
I mean, you know,
suppose
They can't do
you...
anything unless they're
I
protecting
guess.
something.
I don't know. Amari. Maklo's saying he needs to talk to you.
I'm aware.
Maklo can be patient. I mean, I can be patient.
Oh,
I'm aware that
Very good.
he needs to. Maklo, would you actually come here?
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh. What exactly is going on?
nothing.
You're gonna have to repeat that. Sorry.
Why?
Well, I have something I need to discuss with the mayor.
Of course
I
you
see
do.
her sitting
You and
right there.
everybody else.
Unfortunately,
Mayor's-
she has a current
And,
appointment.
Yeah, you'll need to wait.
We have also a tailor, and I bet Mr.
I'm
Is
sorry
the
for making
UN
this such a big deal.
Oh, it's okay. You're doing fine.
Keeping
You're doing-
appointments for the mayor of Valis now.
Why are you looking for killing?
No, but there's more than one of us in line.
Oh, I see.
I do not need to
you know,
see
just
anybody.
trying to
by
be
the way.
fair.
I was giving
Yeah,
this
I
one
know.
company.
Oh wait,
No,
do you
that's,
mean
I
the,
appreciate
do
it.
you
Thank
mean
you
the ones
for
that they stick into
keeping him
you?
company.
Oh.
In terms of fairness, I will come back
Okay,
later, but I believe she'd want to know if thief is in her town. I would,
They don't.
if I was mayor.
Who?
They don't use
Thief?
those for
Thief?
anything except for emergencies, really.
You're
on
just gonna
themselves.
walk away after dropping that.
You can give more information.
I don't know what. I'm guessing since you know about them, that the people who took you probably used them for something
I'll chase him
else,
down.
though, am I right?
Just.
Friend of his
I don't
soul.
know.
That's not very good. That's good.
Sorry. Letting her handle this. She's taking to it well.
Yes.
Just knock, I guess, if you need anything.
Well, would you like to take a little seat with us?
Okay.
Do you want me to come with you?
Yeah, if you'd like. It should be okay.
This is Maklo. He is a trusted friend of mine. I don't know if you've seen her or not, but she was taken to the other side by the Brazilians. And
We don't know if it was Brazilians.
doing
Be
not
clear,
very
yes.
good things to her.
Give this to the mayor. See if Litze would be able to recognize this
First time
moment
she's been
It's a
here for,
picture.
2 weeks now,
that was taken of us.
and this is the first time that I've seen her properly lucid and being able to talk.
Why don't you do that?
Can she walk?
You're the one who's so
I mean,
good
sure.
with Elven Cat, Ken.
Yeah. She's still.
Well, they seem to
honestly,
back
she's
away,
still pretty
so
weak, but
I'm wanting to
she's
give
still
them some
able to move
space.
on her own, though. At this point, she's able to, but she's
Wow.
still not in peak condition. If you said something, Brindavir, I'm sorry, but I did not register.
No,
it.
I'm not speaking.
Okay.
Although, Nietzsche, I want to see if you can remember this at all. He hands you the picture that was taken.
Okay, so,
This was from last week.
Maclo.
Someone take
Nothing
a
that you
picture of
wanted
us?
to talk about. Is this like a
Hmm.
private
At
thing?
Dahana.
Or is this like a,
Maclo can be. No, not Maclo. I can be patient.
No? Right.
Brindavir is here. Could you please stay right by her? I'm gonna go upstairs real quick
Of
and
course.
talk to Maclo.
Do what you need to do.
I'll be
You can
right
play with
upstairs if
paper.
you need me for anything later.
Can you read it all? Good.
Hmm.
That newspaper is from the slime La Rue. They live within this town. That is all the news today, but if you need anything, Lenny. Thing from Outro. I know a good amount of what's been going on lately. It must have been a blur for you, correct?
Nietzsche? May I come sit with you?
May they come sit with us? That is what they are asking.
Brindavir, she's probably looking to you for an answer. Is what I was telling you about.
Yes, you are good to come over. They are good to come over.
It's nice to finally meet you. How are you feeling? Hungry or thirsty? No? If you're sure, just let me know. I'll make certain that you're fed. Okay?
Later, would you like to go outside?
Okay.
Alright.
I don't.
Do we have any coats for them? Or anything of the like? It's snowing outside.
I have mine, and Bunny Arms are pretty warm, so I'll be fine for a while. We can help you get dressed, okay? We have some clothes. I grabbed some from a stash that I have. You're welcome to keep them. They're yours. Okay?
They'll be giving you some clothes.
They're old
Please
ones of
accept
mine.
them.
It's alright. If you'd like, we'll go upstairs and you can, well, we can help you get dressed. Here.
Do you need help up?
Alright.
There you are.
Nice and easy. We'll go upstairs. You get winded or tired, just let us know. You may feel a little, weak for a little while until you've fully recovered, okay?
Why don't you, grab the jacket and we'll meet you at the front?
Yeah. Here, if you want to take a seat here on the steps, we'll help you, put some pants on, and I've got a jacket you can borrow. Okay?
They'll get you your clothes. For now, we will.
Don't mind me just grabbing her clothes, or
Hey,
the
now.
clothes we had set aside.
Oh, I see. That's not my way, because you don't know.
But,
Basically,
Me. I will help you. To go up the one step and down again.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm going to try something with them real quick. To make sure that they can walk around. Alright, back down. I see.
Maybe turn like 90 degrees.
Back down.
Not bad.
Alright, back up once more. And back down once more.
As you reach for her,
Alright,
desire to touch her tail
good.
builds in you. You can resist it, of course, but it's definitely curious about
For
the
now,
fur.
we'll help you upstairs and downstairs. But we'll let you walk as you please around. Just make sure to reach to us if you need any help. Alright. Now we have the clothes.
Yeah. What we'll do, we'll set this here. You can just step your leg through. Oh, and yeah, that works too. Here,
That works.
try to be gentle with your legs, okay? I know they hurt. We'll try to get something soon from Musselfinks. Okay? And slide them through. Alright, we'll get them past your ankles here. Okay. Here. Then we can stand, we'll pull it up the rest of the way. Come on.
Alright.
That's good. Doing well. Right. Here. me try to be gentle with your tail, okay? Someone try to fix these up so that way they would be better for you. Okay? There. I feel okay?
Good.
Alright. Here. This is my jacket, but you're welcome to use it for now, alright? Here. Oh, you don't get cold. Winter
It's
is
cool
set
out
in
there
here.
even with my hunter's outfit.
Yeah, I think I
So,
saw
they'll need
the
it.
snowflakes earlier. There we go. Just slide your arms through. There you go.
Oh,
At
that
least
looks
that'll
comfy.
keep you warm.
Those are probably not used to the scent.
Oh. You okay? Right. If you want, we can walk outside and we can go sit by the trees if you'd like. Here.
I'll open the door for you both.
Feel free to lean on me. I'm sorry they're a little weird. Here, if you get the door. Walk outside. You can sit outside and you can enjoy some fresh air. Right, ready? One step after the other. That's good. We'll go sit right outside the gate, where you can see the mountains. Oh. Just this way.
I'll close the door behind you.
Here. Just this way.
Peter, would you like some tea?
Have you seen
Some warm tea for the winter?
Bearkin?
Bearkin?
I'll go get some
no,
for you.
I haven't.
Redsnear?
Yes.
Natalie, I'll go get some warm tea from the cafe.
Sure. That probably tastes really good on a
Hi.
colder
I
day
can't
like
hear your name.
today.
Is it Noya?
Nalo.
Nalo. Hi. I'm also staying at the barracks with Varus.
Ah.
Well,
I'm sorry if
that
you
was
heard
not
me.
fair for you two when I needed to be.
We can go sit down right over here by the tree. You,
I'm trying.
oh. A couple days ago when you were actually somewhat awake. Actually took a nice little nap over here. You looked very comfortable. Here we go. Here. You can use the branches to support your weight. Nice and easy. Hey, Mana. Oh,
Hi. Have you seen the Huntress anywhere?
Huntress.
Arena?
Arena? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
Versus sister, the wolf girl.
Oh, sorry.
She always
My
has
bad.
like a bow on her back.
No, I haven't seen her yet today. Is she okay?
Okay. Oh no, I was just hoping to talk to her, and then I got pulled away
Alright.
to talk to someone else, and she
Oh.
disappeared.
You'd say? This is the one who helped tailor the pants for you. I wasn't sure, but we thought your tail might need a little bit of extra
Hi.
attention.
Oh. They seem to be in better spirits. That's good.
Probably one of the first times she's been properly, lucid, awake. Trying to
Oh.
ease her into things. Oh, we thought we'd come and sit outside. Lovely day.
Do they need shoes? There's a lot of pine needles out here.
I'm not sure. Brendavir said something about Elven Catkin and
There
footwear
she is.
being a bit odd. Maybe some sandals would be good. Something lightweight. I think
I
something
could look into
perhaps
that.
a bit more what she's used to.
I'll have Sopa make something.
Again, willing to compensate you for your time. Thank you.
Sorry.
Hello.
Actually, I did want to talk to you if you have a
You're
moment.
Hello.
Yeah, we could walk somewhere or just go
I'd
somewhere.
ask, what is
Probably go to barracks. Nobody ever goes in there.
been happening with this one? Seen them around and
She's been recovering slowly.
sorry.
We found her, left, in a box. I think someone tried to smuggle her back here. We're not sure why. However, they used drugs to sedate her. And it's taken several days, but it seems the last of the drugs have finally left her system, or at least for the most part have left. We've been trying to help nurse her back to health as best we can.
She one of the ones taken.
Possibly. We're not sure yet. But that's something we can worry about at another point in time. You'd say? Something wrong? No? Okay. Just more people passing by. It's okay. Maybe you'd like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, my name is Vina Naja. It's a pleasure to meet you. Their name is Litze.
Yes. Oh? Oh, here.
It's nice to meet you. You don't need to stand if it's difficult for you. Not want to interrupt.
Hello again.
Here, hold on. It's okay. This is Dr. Anastasia Jan. She is someone who's also been trying to help you as best she can. It's okay. He's not gonna hurt you.
And no one will hurt you, Lita.
Yes. She's friend. I know it's a little scary. She just wants to help. Okay?
So is the snake tail in front of you. Unique scales. Hello.
Good morning, Rowan.
Good morning. See, she's standing just fine now. It's good to see.
Yes. Great improvement from the prior weeks.
Hmm. What happened to her anyways, I wonder?
Well, that's what we're gonna try to figure out. But for now, gonna focus more on trying to help her get back to health and accustomed to the environment that she's in now.
You startled by something?
Maybe. Still a little jumpy, and she may not trust us entirely, okay?
I would not blame her.
Neither would I. Something wrong with Lindsay? Please.
I don't think I've ever seen any of them so silent. Well, what are we all standing here for, anyways? It's a shade. It's perfect for city.
Maybe give it a little space.
I know that, but what can I do? Leave?
Maybe... If someone is afraid of you,
Can stay?
you get closer to them.
I don't get close to them. What did I do?
You didn't do
I look
any...
scary?
Yes.
Huh? That hurt.
You do have
Not
kind of
to
an aura.
You are wearing
I'm
our
teasing.
clothes. You are wearing a sidearm. You are... You know, scary to someone who's probably been in captivity for the past who knows how long.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We're not scary to each other, but in the same way that people, you know, sort of were afraid of us coming into town and, you know, several weeks ago.
I know. But
Yeah,
also keep in mind, my scent was around the house too. All these 2 weeks.
Yeah. But scent is just one part
Can I
of
just
someone's perception.
A little bit.
They are not open yet, unfortunately. In about an hour.
It's fine. I'll try again later. We can get her some water or something. All I'm saying, Jan,
I'll check that.
is just, you know, very clearly afraid of you.
I can't do anything about it except for leaving.
That's...
Sadly enough. From here, I mean, right now, until she gets better.
it's
How are
not-
things, Rowan?
When someone
Oh,
is afraid,
wonderful.
give them space until they are more comfortable.
Good.
I'm not asking you to leave. I'm
Hope
asking
your
you to
Dahana was
maybe
good. I
take a
never
couple
really
steps
saw you
back.
moving about.
Show your hands. Maybe try to, I don't know, smile a little.
I didn't celebrate the day.
Something? Anything?
Instead took some walks, spent some time with
Well,
some
that's the best I can do.
close friends, and
That's
some time in the tent.
a
in the
little
corner of town.
improvement. A little less
It was
threatening.
far enough
maybe.
from the festivities that it was nice.
So this is where you got off to.
Fair enough.
Hello, Lotea.
Doesn't she like
I
comfy
understand.
in this blanket?
Good morning.
Yeah, actually.
Dr.
Hey.
Yan. Brenda here.
Well, I mean, it is cold out. Morning.
Morning, Lotte.
Good morning, Rowan.
I understand.
And
What you're
how
saying.
is
I understand
Itzy
how
doing today?
psychology works of people.
It is finally
Maybe not
aware of
them
things,
exactly, but I think
so
it's
they're able to
similar.
recognize things.
Are you a
Lite,
people
This
person,
is
Jan? Because
Lotea.
I was under the impression
One of
that
our
you were,
friends.
but
Oh, you know.
I am when I need to.
Mo, Inethlin.
Right now I'm just me.
need help? Yeah. There you are.
Your jacket, though, fits her well.
she's about my size.
They're recovering well.
It is good to see you up and about, Litze.
Of course they are. You're caring for
Hmm.
them. Like they wouldn't get better with you around.
Much stronger on your feet.
Slowly but surely. And how are you?
I know what
Morning,
to read.
Nadia.
How are you? Worried you've kept the blanket for too long.
Morning. What good news
Keep
this
it as long
morning?
as you like.
I saw the news.
If you insist.
What,
Miss
no, not
Ashina, are you
news,
okay?
news. I got like a letter this morning
Ichi, what's up?
from a
Really?
friend. Wick, he made it to
Seemed like you were losing your balance.
Got it.
No, sitting next to the tree.
So I'm guessing Calais.
Have you ever felt how bark feels? It's great.
Calais is mostly burnt
Oh.
down.
Very interesting sensation.
And
Only,
overrun with deserters.
Supposed
I had when I was younger, but it had been quite a while
How are you feeling?
until I
Litze?
came here.
My
Oh,
husband
Apologies,
burnt
though.
down.
If there's nothing needed of me, I need to head over to the base.
Oh.
Safe and healthy.
Take care. I hope you're well.
Could ask for nothing more.
I'm functional.
My mother told me home is where you're surrounded by friends, so
Mm.
And I hope you feel at home.
this is about as home as it can be for me.
Has she been able to speak recently?
Your
I
new
don't get that much
A little
out of
bit.
winter garb
When she wants to.
looks toasty.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said earlier. A little bit.
It's comfy, to say the least.
Mm.
I thought it was able to make a good outfit for me for a
Hmm.
time.
This tree is made of tree.
It's definitely made of tree.
Rice.
There, but
Well, I am glad to see you up and about.
I know,
You
you
know,
told
this
me
is-
last
Do you know how there's
time.
many trees back home?
Oh, we do. I grew up near woods. Guess I haven't really lived near
I'm
a
just trying to
forest
do
in a
my
little
job
while,
with
though.
their recovery.
Before coming here.
You're helping with
Hmm.
her recovery. You're taking good care of her.
Lived in a
It's obvious.
town near my place of work called Ridgeswick.
It's good to see you so invested.
Half impossible to spell, though. It's in another language.
Oh, that is what
Hmm.
I've been doing.
No idea what it means.
I wouldn't dare try.
In Valley for
Yeah.
years
Hmm.
until I was taken through the portal. Just more passive.
But now you're very active.
Oh. You'd say?
Well, I have to be.
Gotta come sit back down?
With the other world overlooking me, I have to. Figure out a way to save others while I'm not
Take
looking so
care.
shifty.
What's wrong?
That shifty. You look like you're a good person, taking care of another unfortunate soul.
I believe she's a bit uneasy about Dr. Yan.
Yeah, and Jan doesn't seem to get that, so gonna have to work on that. Hope you've been doing all right. Been looking kind of glum these past few weeks. You've been doing better.
I've had a lot to figure
Margarita?
out.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay.
Don't
She's a
worry,
little
I know
skittish
she's
around,
I don't wish to take up
us.
any more of his time.
We'd say,
He's
Oh,
taking care of the
don't
other
It's
say
alright.
it like
give
that.
her,
Just
give
came
her a
here
little
to tell
time.
her on something.
Oh,
Get out
okay.
here.
Did you figure out the thing?
Go take care of your charge.
Yes,
An important
we're not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Needs
But
a-
yeah, that's cleared up. And here, I got
I
something
am
for you.
not.
it's okay.
It's called a cereal bar. Granola bar.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
this one's a hero.
I was
Has
thinking about
like
the things I have
pieces
to
of
open.
strawberries.
Taro,
You can
please.
say
Yeah,
to me if you
learn.
need to.
Can give it to me. I'll
Won't
put
let
it in the
them hurt
trash
you.
later.
Do tell.
It won't hurt
What?
you.
Maybe I'll tell you the story
The
one
bar?
day, when he's not
No,
around.
not the bar. The thing around it.
I'd rather tell it.
Because that's not
Oh.
about, you do
Yes,
what you
that's
do.
right.
I cannot control you,
What's
Laru.
sticky?
She'll repeat the words.
There you go.
It's okay.
There's a little bit of chocolate on the bottom. Has some pieces of strawberry.
Can we speak somewhere private?
Oh, yes,
And a
there's
lot
so
of
many different things.
nuts and almonds.
Don't talk in my abode.
There's also some dried grapes there. Raisins. Take a bite.
There's so many different things. How do you keep it all together?
We used to
Actually,
usually
maybe.
syrup or honey. Yes?
Oh, that's smart.
I have an idea of how to find the clan.
How's that, Kirito?
We'll use my friend.
Your friend?
By the way, Natalie, I talked to Muselfinks about getting that concoction.
Which
Not
concoction?
good.
He'll get
You
it
want
ready as
this?
soon as he can. The one to soothe the pain.
Okay, you specifically. Okay,
Oh!
Yes, to soothe the pain.
perfect. Thank you.
I think it smelled the bar.
Of course, he was on my way to the cafe.
Ah,
I don't think so. That's a hawk. They don't eat that.
what the heck?
Can never be too sure.
Oh, that's surprising.
Amor, is that your friend?
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
alright,
You want to go and say
And
hi,
yes,
Natalie?
we'll need to find
We'd say-
you have anything from the
Do you want a
clan?
piece of this bar?
I don't.
You want a piece of this bar?
I
Piece
gave
of
him
this
a
bar?
granola bar. I gave him a granola bar.
Oh.
And it's got chocolate and strawberries and
I know, that
almonds and
sounds
other
lovely,
nuts and
actually. I haven't had anything yet to eat.
grapes.
It's very lovely.
I haven't even had any coffee.
Oh, I can give you a brand new one. Hang on.
What? Oh.
Here you go.
You can
Here.
if you want to.
I won't take from you then,
Big
Ron.
time.
Thank you, though. I appreciate kindness.
If you have not eaten anything, I also made some takeaway.
Everyone just
Little top. She's handing you like a little Tupperware box that has just like sliced cheese and like some meat and crackers inside. Basically like a Lunchables, but not Lunchables.
from the.
You just carry these on you?
Yeah, she like opens her
Wow.
bag. There's like a little like bunch of Ziplocs with like baby carrots, like a bunch of snacks
Oh my
basically that she
gosh.
prepared.
How
She's
Recovering well.
how did she fit it in there?
He has the same
That would take
powers that my
time.
mother did.
I do believe this is the first
Thank
time
you, Miss
I've
Margarita. I appreciate it.
seen them in
Yeah,
person.
when you look after a few kids, you gain some superpowers with that.
I have not seen one.
You know what?
in
I'd believe
many,
it.
Many years.
But, thank you.
Huh?
Probably the reason.
It's okay.
ready to go.
We'd say, I'm here.
Yes, I'm ready, amor. Let's go.
I'm right here.
Come on, Dion.
Hey, do you
I'm
have?
glad to see that
do
they have
you
been
have?
well
Do you haven't
taken care of then
explained
in that
the
case.
how?
Do what?
Hello, Natalie.
We've done our best.
We held up with
Well,
syrup and honey.
It's good to see you again.
Oh no, he's leaving.
I hope you've been well.
To a degree, I have not really left my dwelling for the past week.
They say.
Festivities are not
Are you able
the
to speak at
most
all?
comfortable time for the year for myself.
Or does it still hurt?
And I still have not found a very good coping mechanism for that. ended up hiding myself rather than.
No, I understand as well. I'm really not one for big parties and large gatherings. They tend to make me a little nervous.
But does it hurt to speak?
I understand.
Hmm.
Much rather curl up in a corner and
Good. When you feel less
I don't know,
nervous.
read a book.
These people
Suppose we
around
found
that
ourselves in
village are
very
very
similar
kind.
circumstances this past week, haven't we?
It would appear
Yeah,
so.
at the very least.
I've been around for years.
Taking care of Fleetse and keeping an eye on her recovery has been enough for me to focus on.
Besides the incidents that we
Not
both
lose
have gone
myself and everything that's going on.
Speaking of everything that's going on,
Yeah.
I see you've gotten to where you're at least a bit more comfortable with
No.
walking around with
Is everything
yourself.
comfortable with you? Did you pack it enough for the cold?
That's
nice.
Every time I see it, it's different.
Good.
Yeah. This happened about a week ago. Dahana, they just changed. I don't know what's going on.
Those-
I've lost the claws, and they're not. They're
Those-
squishy, and there's like zero resistance. Like,
Well,
have you ever?
Squishy,
actually-
can I?
Let's say.
Sure. Have you ever rotated your wrist and
The
felt
tongue
like
goes to up there,
the
goes into the calf. leg.
ligaments
If we
in your
go
arm
further down,
sort of like
there's a lake
pop?
where I usually fish.
Yeah, I'm not.
The what?
Okay.
I felt
Have you ever?
something popping in there.
Yeah, you feel your wrist sort of
The
popping and sort
usual
of crackling a little bit when you move your
and
wrist
further
like
on
this.
From there, it leads into the forest.
Sort of. Oh, I can see what you mean.
Yeah. That sensation. Yeah, that's gone. My knuckles don't pop. My wrist doesn't pop. None of it pops anymore. It's weird because I expect it. You get used to it, but then suddenly when it's not there, it's like a freaky sort of absence.
Very
so if you
jarring.
would want more of a tour, now that
Exactly.
you're
Never.
awake,
I've been meaning to talk
Not
to
this is just
Cobwell
as normal
about
as it
I'd be
gets.
willing to give one.
Yeah, it's really odd. On the bright side, it doesn't seem to be spreading any further. So, that's
Morning.
It indeed is the strangest thing I've ever seen or heard of.
you and me both. And I study weird things
It
for
doesn't seem
sort of
to
a
be.
living.
Kane?
Kane?
Not yet.
Last I saw him.
Doesn't seem to be causing you pain.
I saw he was still in town.
Unless
Town, but
I
I
am
don't know where
wrong.
he is now.
It doesn't hurt. You're weird.
What about it later? Do you
Urges
want to
every so often to like touch and feel things.
Do you want to tour around?
Like if
or
the
would you
embroidery on
rather
your
rest?
your dress. It's
If
like
you'd like, you may.
See, that's the thing. It's weird because I don't like to go around touching everyone and everything, but it's like that. It's like an itch, you know? Weird. And then when I do touch things and it feels good, it's like that. Also, I can stick my fingers in
Is it
fire and
feel?
it doesn't hurt, or at least a candle. It doesn't seem to. Yeah, that's happened.
Oh yeah, that was weird. She did that right in front of me.
Yep. Anyways.
And I checked. It was a real
didn't-
fire.
Yeah.
And
Never mind.
it didn't burn the. It didn't burn the.
No.
Oh,
skin.
Would you want Natalie along with us?
Not part of this bar. It's from Maggie. Actually tastes really good. Yeah. Oh, no?
They do not want it.
Oh, okay. Do you want it?
Sure.
There you are.
Are you sure you don't want it?
It's got a lot of,
Yeah.
a lot of different things.
All right.
It's been weird to get used to, for sure.
Have you eaten today yet?
It was definitely interesting
can
seeing
only
them in the
imagine.
night of Dahana.
That's good. That's exactly what I was going to recommend.
Fair.
I'm just wondering
The
if
slow
it's...
recovery of their appetite.
It was.
Yeah, at night. It glows.
Does make sense.
Pretty sure it's like bioluminescence or something. It's
Well, I do look forward when you are of the mind to try things like this.
certain
It's quite
creatures
delicious.
glow
So,
in the dark. It's weird.
are you wanting to move or are you wanting to stay?
Apparently, I do that, so therefore I'm also weird.
Do either of you two wanna?
Honestly, that
yeah.
sounds
Maggie called it a
beautiful in
granola bar.
sense.
Fair
I'll
enough.
try a piece.
If it weren't happening to
She said it's got chocolate, strawberries, grapes, almonds.
these things that appear to
Someone
be my
who's
arm,
not meant to glow.
humans don't glow.
How
And yet here
interesting.
I am.
And quite delicious.
They'd say.
Thank you.
You
You
wanna
alright?
go sea fishing along the pond? Upon the lake.
I'd be careful taking her that far.
Let's say.
It doesn't seem like a great idea.
Maybe you should take it easy. Try not to show her everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Miko. Would you like to try a piece?
Yes. Sure.
It is dependent.
What is this you said?
Maggie called it a granola bar. Said it has chocolate, strawberries, grapes, almonds, and other kinds of nuts.
Oh my.
It is tasty.
There's a very pleasant sweetness to it. I did enjoy
So many
the
different
texture.
flavors. Ooh, what about you?
What is it? Granola bar? Sure, taste it. Thank you.
Thank you.
By the way, I don't believe we've met. I'm Rowan Amble.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I am Nalo. I just came in last night. Nalo Da.
Nalo Da.
I take it you have been
Pleasure to meet
among
you.
those
I
taking
did
care
notice
of
you were
this
quite a new
fleet
arrival,
savior.
although I was not
I
quite
have.
in the right headspace to socialize too
I'll
much
be right
during
back.
the festivities.
Alright.
Very well.
If that is the case,
As long
I
as you
can
had fun.
rest assured that they were more than
Why?
definitely taken care of.
I managed. It is a nice morning now, a week after.
It has been
That's fun.
interesting meeting her.
Much better day.
Natalie,
Yes?
has there been any other injuries on her legs?
No. Been
So what
trying
brought
to
you
keep a close eye on letting him run off with her into the forest.
Just what I would think
Yeah.
everybody else's answer is to that. Just to get
She,
away from everything, I suppose.
Struggled to sit
A
down.
little
That's
bit.
why I asked.
Well, so specifically, the problem we're running into is
I wouldn't say
Um,
it's my answer.
because of what was
But
done.
it is your answer all the same.
He has a condition.
The world is in quite a
anemia.
bit of turmoil now, isn't
It's
it?
anemic.
Hmm.
Yes.
Until she recovers from this, it is going to be very important for us to try to take things slowly.
Does us not too much good to think about it over here, does it?
Hmm. I can carry her
I'd
if
like
need
to
be.
not think about it if I
It's
can.
why she's
If I can
having
help it, that's all.
trouble moving quickly.
I agree.
The goal will be to not expend too much of our body's energy.
Sorry, the bad habit. It happens when I'm looking over.
Nothing wrong with it,
Anyway.
Nalo.
Couldn't say it's a bad
For them to be in such a bad state, that
Anyways, what?
worries me quite a bit.
How is your week treating you?
Even if they are
It
recovering.
was quiet, but I just got a little bit of action. Went on a little bit of a hunt,
Oh?
you could say. I got what I was looking for.
Definitely been a bit of a journey getting her to this point.
Good morning,
But-
Aisha.
Now that
Well,
she's
good
at
morning.
least recovered to this point. This
Do
is.
you require anything?
Oh no.
Well,
It's good to see you.
I don't want to say specialized care, but more like very important that we continue
It's
to
okay.
maintain
They'd say it's okay.
level of treatment that is necessary.
Morning.
Good morning.
I hope you are doing well.
A gentle hand and patience.
I'm punctual.
Oh, hello.
You'd say?
Hello.
I have not seen you in a hot minute. How are you doing?
I know. I'm well. I'm currently looking for a small.
Well, we're here.
Ah, you. I was looking for you.
None of those humans, they're not gonna hurt you.
Small. Thank you.
Complete.
You're welcome.
Okay?
You're
Oh,
safe
I
here.
We're gonna make sure that they're not gonna touch you without
Yeah,
your
I
permission.
went to go
No
check.
help?
Appreciated it.
No problem.
Yeah.
You understand?
Maybe.
I still don't know how you run around in the forest
No,
with that.
I'm not the one that took it.
Running heels.
A lot of
That is
experience.
what the hunt I was on.
I know. Raz took. He just didn't know any better, I think, unless someone intentionally told him to do it.
Make
Anyway.
sure you tell him that. Make
Oh,
sure you
I
tell
see.
him.
How is she faring?
I think he's
Oh,
just
if you'd
got
like to ask.
He's got something inside of him that just
It was
compels
a-
him to do stuff.
I think it
Say
was
it's
a
okay.
How do you say it? A
I think she might be getting a
I
little
wouldn't
overwhelmed
know.
with all the people.
Magatama.
That's
Stole
a
something
word.
from a
But
shrine.
what
If
is
you
the
steal
word?
something
What?
from a shrine, it's 100 years black luck.
It is
Oh.
Do you know
Who
the
stole
shape?
what
You
from
know
the
we
Hunter
got
Tower?
it. They were
Is that
able
the
to.
bounty?
Unit. Wait,
That
what?
was a bounty. You know,
Miss Lite.
What did they say was taken?
Something
kind
about
of
your
artifact.
Magatama, but that's
That's not made this for me.
religious
Hannah.
artifact, sort of.
Oh dear.
Wow, you look
That was
It is
one of
I'll give you
the
a spin,
two
okay?
objects that was meant to be inside of the Kitsune shrine.
That's lovely.
But why would
The other one had
But no,
disappeared a
these
while
were
back,
the
but
threads I
it was
used
an
there
to
was
wear
still
as a
one.
Child.
It is
Back
shiny.
at autumn.
Simple as that.
That's so lovely. Gorgeous. I'm assuming you didn't have a
So-
knife when you were a kid.
Oh, well, no, I did not have a dagger and a
It's me.
bow.
Well.
No.
Let's say.
Unless you did. I mean, who knows?
Although my
What-
father
what
always
kind of
tried to
family
teach
did
me
you
archery.
have?
Miss Aisha would like to
Maybe he
say
did
hello.
that at a young age.
Oh, you should tell Kane.
He was one of those
I'll
prideful people
keep
that would
watch
just
this
try to
way.
get you to
You should
do
know that
something
it's
no
there.
matter
I
what,
put it
even if it hurt.
Hopefully.
Well,
I think
was
I
looking
followed in his
whoever
footsteps,
did
which is not
take
good.
such an
Well,
object
somewhere
from
more
spend
quiet.
most of the day at the
a
shrine. I'm sure he
sacred
would find out
place
who's-
You know
like
what
a
they say?
I'm a
shrine,
good father.
well,
I think you'll be a great father.
it is said that those who
Why
disturb
you
such
do?
places
I don't
are
have much time for that.
cursed
I don't have much
with
time for
immensely bad luck, so they are likely having a very
Odd.
unpleasant time.
Because I haven't had a chance to
Ow.
check that shrine
Well,
myself,
speaking of
but
children, where is your newborn?
Where's my
shrines,
newborn
kitsune,
child? I don't
Magatama,
see
these
how
things
children-
are.
It's a shame. Oh, he is an advisor to them. It's-
These are the
I'm
same
an
sorts
advisor
of
to
words
Lord Bob.
and
Oh.
Specific
Oh, I had no idea.
religious artifacts of a religion
I've been
found
going into a
I'm just
lot of
making
in our
it work, but
world.
it's
these
not.
past few weeks.
Would you
So-
prefer
Interesting.
But no,
some of
Lord
these
Bob
people
actually
went
to
with
me
us?
yesterday wanting me to be his like actual advisor.
But
You just
Sorry?
apologies to trouble you, but it seems that Mitsuei would like to move, but only if certain people come along.
How do I hold the knife
I'd
without
say you'd
the
like to
people
move.
on the other side of the table saying, execute him?
Where do you want to go?
What does a smaller fork
Well,
mean?
we can move somewhere quieter.
What do I do with the spear? Is it from the outside in or the inside out? I don't know.
Set out.
Yeah.
I had to
Left
learn
to
that
right,
stuff
right to
back in
left?
autumn, and that was.
You okay if
that
I
was
pick
a
you up?
lot.
I could tell from the rope. Anyway, we're interrupting their conversation. We should probably get off the middle of the road.
Would you like me to pick you up, Litze? Okay.
Oh, we can.
You can use our
Give me your
arms
hand
to
then.
Okay, fuck, I don't know.
I mean,
help yourself up,
I mean,
okay?
we
Give
can
me your
just
hand.
step 2 paces to the left.
There we
And
go.
I think we'll be fine.
Wearing purple for your shoes. Not really
neither of
There
us
you go.
got to the
It's
left
okay.
if you did not. I
It's
just
okay.
wanted to point
Very
that out.
You okay?
He was facing that way and it was right to him, and then he moved back while you moved forward. All 3 directions but left.
as considerate as I can be.
Purple means no
That's it. We're making a scene.
Can you point to what's wrong?
We gotta go. We're going.
Okay.
It might be the loud noises from
Ah,
everyone.
this is. Oh,
Perhaps moving her indoors where the sound would be dampened would be better.
Maybe.
It's not the sound. No, it's not sound. What's wrong?
Oh, I think she sees Landry. On one hand, that is.
She's got good eyes.
Yeah,
Are you
great
afraid of
eyes.
him?
He's dressed like us,
Good for
and he's
Captain.
carrying a weapon.
She's afraid.
Ah,
She's afraid of
Told
him.
him to get rid of it.
But
Understood.
I've heard that the
Let's go to my place then.
Tama
Would you like to come to my place?
That was has been returned, yes.
Safe from
Yeah,
him.
I found it by the
He
way.
won't come find us.
It's all good.
That's
good.
Why came he
Where was
yeah,
it?
into town?
Somebody was curious. That is all I will say. They meant no harm.
No.
I
He
see.
didn't mean any harm. But you still deserve a reward.
Thank you.
Right.
Come. Take you to my place.
I appreciate it.
100 tala.
Okay.
Should be more than enough.
Be quiet.
Mm.
And he won't be there.
how much is?
Okay, come.
I believe I ever heard a quantity of 100 tala, if I was...
Come.
Unless he was exaggerating.
I will count it later, but I don't
Doesn't
really mind
matter.
if it's maybe just 3. A full
okay?
tally.
It's 100. That's a sum.
What did you
I
say to him?
informed
It
him.
is.
I informed him that the firearm he carried could be distressing to Miss Litze.
Yeah, more. Thank you.
Yeah, those damn things are loud.
Of course.
Scary looking, scary sounding. Scary.
Big bane like.
I heard one right by my ear once.
If you say it's correct, I guess
Thought
that
it was-
went into
I definitely wasn't.
Well, no, they don't like change and they don't want to use the vaccines.
It was nothing wrong with that.
Good morning, Isart, my friend.
And
Oh.
if you want to walk over here for a
Good
quick
morning.
moment, I
wanted
can
you
tell
to
you
know that I
something
can't.
worse. Because there's bad news.
Aren't you cold?
Pardon me.
Well, actually, no. The arms are quite fine. And the rest of
You're
me
gonna be
is
okay
clothed
getting up
in
here?
clothes that will, you out?
I'll stay behind in case she falls backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this.
I got you.
There's some change.
I've got you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Good job.
Good job.
At this point, in a matter of a couple of weeks, and she'll be as new, I would think.
Might take a few months, but yeah. Months, few
Take some
weeks.
time.
It really depend on a number of factors. Alright.
Think you can make it up here? Or would you like me to carry you
It
up?
seemed that the first stairs might have caused her a little bit of tiredness.
You okay?
Yeah.
I can carry you up there if you'd like. Would you like me to do that? Okay, come here. There you go. There you are. Come on.
Vixen! Damn it.
Whoa!
Excuse me,
why are we
excuse me,
yelling?
excuse me. I'm being careful.
You're yelling.
Is he?
No, that
I'll remain behind in case balance is lost.
That's careful, so... yes.
You wanna get
Hard
down?
to tell.
Or you want me to carry you to my house? Okay.
While we're here now, watch
Oh,
out for the
careful.
Yes, I'm all
Whoa,
the way out
okay.
of the way. Trust me.
Pick up.
Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me,
Okay.
pardon me.
There was literally a path.
Everyone's in a hurry today.
Tails brush past you all.
But,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
porcupines have such soft fur.
They certainly do.
Wish mine was that
You
soft.
okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way. That way we don't have to deal with a lot of stairs.
Looks like you have things from here, dear.
Also, Neko, you are sliding currently. Okay. There you are.
I will
Oh, Gio's been
What do
busy.
you think of my
do
garden?
my best to keep, since the other one cannot.
Come.
Crazy amount of progress.
You do not hear them working at night?
I mean, was that what that noise was?
Possibly.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
This is my home.
It is aggressive. And
Yeah.
hard to sleep sometimes when your ears are sensitive.
Come over here a
Oh,
little bit more.
imagine.
That way the door doesn't hit you.
Here, I'll get the door.
Okay. There you go. Please.
Yeah.
Lietze,
Think that she
do you want
would
the
go
others
with
to come with
Catkin?
you?
Oh, well, that is okay.
You want them? Okay. Please.
Set fire.
And thank you for permitting me into your home.
Of course.
Hmm.
Can
I guess maybe we should
quietly here if you
yeah,
need me.
we can talk quietly and we can maybe make ourselves comfortable if that's all right.
Of course.
I love this
You're more
bad
than
habit
welcome
of
to rest
mine.
here.
I tend to just make myself comfortable quickly.
Would any of you like some tea?
I've not actually had any coffee today. Do you still have any left?
I can do that for you. Nalo, would you like any tea or would you like any coffee?
I wouldn't mind some coffee.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Is
I
she
think she's very
okay?
cold. I think she...
Well,
is wanting to warm up.
no, that's normal, and that is kind of actually, now that I think about it, that's kind of expected. Given the cold weather.
I have a pillow upstairs
yeah.
if you... on the bed if you want to get one for her if need be.
Sure. Is it okay if I I mean, I don't want to intrude.
It is. The left side of the bed is the one that has a free pillow, if you'd like.
Sure.
I will go and get the coffee and I will be back shortly.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nalo.
No. Thank you for the reminder.
Excuse me?
And yours is?
You'd say.
My name is Aisha Mahisar. However, as servant of the Empire, you may refer to me how you wish.
Miss Latea, she's given me a pillow for you, okay? Where you can rest your head somewhere comfortable, okay? Just lift your head. I'm gonna lay this under you. You can make yourself comfortable.
Latea, dear, are you there?
No. No, she's not. Go ahead.
Oh, apologies. I did not expect you to be right in front of the door. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Is he okay?
I'm okay.
Miss Latea stepped out to get coffee for Miss Ashido.
Hey.
Okay. Hello, Doctor. It is good to see you.
Yeah, Brendavir told me about the salve. Is that gonna be okay? Do you need any compensation or anything for that?
Yes. My dear, if it is to help another, I don't need anything. Alright, I've got some on me. Come on.
Oh, you've got some with you.
Now, if you want something that you don't need, then I will charge you. Like a hair growth potion.
A hair growth...
Alright, you're sure that you're okay, Mr. Musophinx?
At worst, it's a knock on a door. It's fine. Just close
just
it.
a moment. They'd
Of
say...
course.
Musophinx is here. He's got a salve to help with the pain. Should help, okay? Do you mind if he applies that?
I see.
This is Musophinx. It's the local, alchemist is how you refer to yourself? Is that the right word?
Apothecarian in most cases, but yes, I am an alchemist.
Apothecarian. Gotcha. Well, I'm particular about titles. I mean, if I go through the trouble to train myself to do something, the only reason I don't use doctor around here is because everybody gets confused by it.
Where does it hurt, my dear?
She's got several bruises, but...
I see.
All over her legs, looks like. I know where most of the bruise sites are, so I can show you. It's probably where most of the pain
Perfect. If
is.
you could point me to them. Let me get down.
She is sliding off her pants, or sweatpants effectively.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yep.
Well, at least I'll have enough for the whole legs, but for the rest of the body, I'm unsure at the moment.
Yep. Okay.
Oof.
And
the injury under this bandage.
That was the freshest IV site. What looked like an IV site.
Right.
So, yes, probably quite a bit.
That'll be
there.
fine then.
So can you point to the spots where it hurts the worst?
We'll focus there first. Okay.
Her knees. Okay, yeah, that's where she had sort of fallen, it looked like.
All right, my dear. I will focus upon your knees. If we have enough left over, I will apply generally down the rest of the leg, going up towards the thigh afterwards. Okay? Let me see the roll. Open this. Go to this. That should help with the pain quite a bit. And help you heal. Well, and help you heal, my dear.
For you?
Good day, Lotea.
Day, Whistle, thanks. I hope you're well.
Just about giving wisdom to some youngins earlier. It's more or less what I've done today.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right. So your knees and the areas that cover the bruise will be covered in sort of like a wet bandage, essentially. And over the course of a few minutes, you will feel that area go fairly numb, and the pain will subside. This will help heal this over the course of a week, wherever it is applied. So, all right.
How
I have a
soon
little
should we
left.
change up
I
these
can probably
bandages?
apply. One moment, hold. Here is near the ankle. This is in the middle. This is fine as long as it's not touched. As long as it's on the foot, this is the thigh. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I could do one here and one top and around the foot, and that's it. I'll have to make more, but give me a moment. It's a bit of material, as such. That's what I have on me. Right. Usually...
Do you need any cloth?
No, at the moment I'm fine, my dear. So, as for changing the bandages, in this case, usually you would change a bandage out at least every day or every other day. Do it until this bandage first dries out completely. So you cannot feel any liquid or anything. Once it is dried out, which should usually either take a day or two, depending, of course, it's currently winter, so it might take 3 days. Then you can replace it with normal bandage rolls from there to simply support and help.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Now, make sure that when she has this, she eats and drinks more than she might usually. Of course, this is her the medicine helps make her body work a bit faster upon healing. So make sure she
wanted
is
to avoid that.
plenty high.
So she has a condition. She is anemic. Her body does not have the energy that it normally should. And that is why I have been wary about giving her any sort of healing salves or anything that is going to speed up the body's natural healing
You should have told me that beforehand.
Friend of yours said he told... I'm gonna throw something at
He
him.
did not tell me about the anemic part. He simply said the, Well, I'm moving these, I suppose. I mean, they're not the worst wounds. So the body
By
will
far.
not progress that much further.
Well, I'll monitor it over the next couple of days. If she's having trouble or she's struggling, we'll change treatment. But for now, I trust that
If
you know
you'd
what
like-
you're doing here.
If you'd like, if you're wary of it and things get a bit strange, if the bandages have not dried out yet, you can take them off about a day early or so.
Okay.
If things get worse, if they don't, let it do its work. Yes.
How familiar are you with Elvish Catkin?
That is, out of character, not very. In character, about as much as the rest of... Yeah, in character. About as much as the rest of the races, generally,
you have
other than
encountered
slimes.
Elvish Catkin quite a bit?
Yeah.
Very well. One moment.
Aisha.
Ah. As you examine
Me a
this
favor.
young lady, there is one
Would you
piece
be
of
willing to try
information
this
that
for
you
me and
recognize
see if...
that is unique
well,
compared to
taste
all
test
the
it for
others.
me.
A close look reveals that her skin
I apologize.
is not the normal
cannot
color that you would expect for a healthy
partake of
catkin.
something
You
like
did
that.
hear that she was anemic. That is likely the
Not
cause.
even for taste testing.
She is far more
Please,
pale than she should
no.
Well then, would you mind telling me then?
Seems as well this anemia is also causing her skin to be quite white pale. Usually they're not this pale.
Sallow sort of complexion. Yeah, that'll happen.
If there's concern that it may be poison.
With a proper diet.
Yes, this I can do.
And care. Over time, her
It is
normal
quite
skin
hot, so
tone
be
should
careful.
turn. Effectively, there is not enough oxygen circulating
As you
through her
taste it,
body,
you would get
which
lavender
part of the
mixed with
problems with
a
energy that
spice.
she's been
Takes you a little bit,
experiencing. I mean,
probably, but
just
you may
last week,
recognize it
Brendavere was
as
trying to get her to go up
kinsclove.
and downstairs.
Gives you a nice little bit of a
She
warm
was
aftertaste.
almost immediately winded.
That was a good trick.
Pretty sure that's also where the
Please wait at least
knee
15
injuries
minutes
came from,
before
at least.
consuming this.
He indicated as much.
I've treated many a sick, weak person in my time. Let me think.
Yeah,
If
if you
I
have
fall
any
ill or die,
suggestions for
then
treatment options, the only treatment options
You
that
will
I
know
have
it is
is
unsafe, but if not after that
just
amount of time,
allowing her
then
body to slowly
it could
recover
be safe
itself
to drink.
through careful diet.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
There's different foods and things that help promote healthy growth and recovery from such conditions.
Lucifinx.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to know if it's plausible that Moose might know anything to assist with anemia in the context of alchemy.
Good chicken broth.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
whoa, what the heck?
about what you say is
Where did I grab this?
about the correct. I'm unsure.
Magic hands! They cling to things.
Bibis, Oblivious was right here.
Well, you say, as you say, the diet changing and such. Usually, I would treat it with a good chicken broth that they would occasionally use. Very rich, very rich in nutrients.
Broths
I
certainly
suppose I can at least share the
normally
recipe,
I would
I
also
suppose,
suggest
and go
things
from
like,
there. But
red meats, hearty greens, things that have a lot of iron in them, protein, will help her body to
We do have a lot of that in
lost
the
nutrients.
tavern.
I could prepare a meal.
She had a bit of food earlier, so I don't know how hungry she is, but maybe later and then throughout the week, if you guys wouldn't mind assisting. Otherwise, it's mostly been myself. Brendavere's been trying his best, and then, well, it's mostly been the two of us just kind of trying to care for her throughout the week.
I can make something from home.
Maybe as like a pick-me-up throughout the week. I don't know if any of you know any dishes that are local to our people.
I do.
I was told that
Not to her
and her
people,
kin
but I
usually
know.
come from
I know many.
Elvish catkin food.
Autumn, and I know you. Yeah.
I think I know one or two
Haven't been
dishes
hot autumn
personally.
in a long time, but
I suppose.
I can make
I know
something
many
that she
dishes.
might like.
I have to accommodate for guests regularly.
I only cook.
I will share my
Just hunted.
I will share my recipe of chicken broth. It is
Sure,
a good chicken
sure.
broth.
I'll see what we can do during the week.
I will help monitor her during the week as well, considering the salve and the anemia. Apologies, I had not known the
greatly
information.
appreciate
For
it.
now, if she does well, then we will keep it on her. If not, we will take it off early, and I will simply help with the pain.
Yeah.
Much apologies for the mistake, but this one should not be killer. It is preventable.
It's not your
However,
fault.
I'd like to see the effects
I was
considered.
very specific with Brendavere and the others that I want to avoid using healing salves or anything that's going to really put a lot of stress on her body because it's.
If you did tell me
obviously-
beforehand at some point before Dahana or something, I'd more than likely forgotten. I'm a bit of an
he
old
said
man,
he
as
went
you
to
can
you
see,
today
so-
to ask about a salve for soothing wounds and that sort of thing, but he.
Yes,
that's not-
well, he simply stated one to help with pain, and I said, oh yes, I have some salves here and there, and so I had assumed that it was fine to use. I do usually
between
use
you and
apologies.
Of course he
Brendavere
doesn't.
does not have an understanding of the biological processes of people's bodies. In the future, if he comes requesting something, maybe come check with me real quick. I don't fully understand a lot of the alchemical processes that you use to create these salves and these different potions, but I do understand biology quite well, and I'm more than happy to advise.
How are you
and
feeling, Miss
come
Aisha?
to you as well.
The biology.
I'm fine.
'Tis their word for the body.
It's a study of living. And
Would you
dead
like to try
things.
it one more time and see if
I'm doing quite
it is
well,
indeed
thank you.
poison?
If it were
Seriously, I better get
poison,
some coffee.
then I would have fallen ill by now.
Maybe it needs a larger dose.
Thank you again.
Well, I suggest not letting her sleep on the floor, as that is quite uncomfortable. Other than that, though.
Well, letting her rest by the fire where it's nice and warm. Given the anemia,
In case you were
her
worrying,
body's
Aisha,
not
it is
going
not
to
poison.
maintain a body temperature as well as ours would.
No, yes.
Going to be a bit more difficult.
That is for sure. Usually the ones with this are much colder.
Yeah, quite
Yes, dear?
Quite glad we used the coat. I need to find
For
something
your
a little more
services
permanent.
and future services.
Better she can just keep it. I'll figure something
I
else
must
out.
decline for this time, my dear. I do not charge for such. To heal people, to help them.
You misunderstand. This is not because of charge. I simply want to ensure the recovery of this one. More money means better ingredients to help her.
Know that I have all I need. And more.
What you don't have,
Do
I
not
can
worry.
probably help you.
I cannot accept this. I'm sorry. This goes against what I have taken my oath for. But don't worry. I have plenty of ingredients in those of high quality. Which would last all through the winter.
Wait, no, I left that up.
Thank you, however. Well, I think she's smiling. Well, she's frowning less.
Nice and cozy by the fire.
I will concoct something more than likely this week to assist with the pain that she can apply occasionally, or drink, however she prefers.
Yeah, I'll be in contact, I'm sure, during the week, as things, progress. Thank
All
you
right.
again.
Lovely.
Here. Don't want to be in your
But
way.
of course. Thank you. Where is my stick?
Thank you for your help as always, Muscle. Thanks.
But of course. Oh man, I can't turn around. Oh my God.
Oh, does it
I
not
can't
like the
look in that cardinal direction.
Oh my.
Hold up. What? Good.
You've got
And
this.
to
Are you okay?
I think I am. To the newcomer.
What? Are you asking of my name?
What is your...
Nalo.
Darling. Nalo. Good day. I'm Yusuf Finks. I'm the town's apothecary and alchemist. You have come to know my name well. Well, as long as you don't get hurt. Just please don't get hurt.
Oh, nice and warm.
I will try
It makes
not
my
to.
job much easier. Thank you. I'm old. I can only
Sensitive
do so
to
much.
touch still.
Me? Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, and increasingly clingy. I keep finding myself getting caught on tree branches and stones throughout the village. Is taking
Neko out of character. Would she notice that Litze is asleep?
more and more.
Okay.
More and more. How to put this? Restrained? I guess. Not to reach out and touch. anything and
Miss
everything.
Latea,
Yes.
had that actually been an attempt to poison me, I would have to ask that you not do so. There are
I would never
reasons
poison
that
someone.
I need to remain alive.
No.
Oh.
I would not poison you. Aisha.
Was
Can't
merely
think of any
a trick
reason why any of us would want to do
for
so.
you to simply drink it.
That's not very kind.
Because she wanted you to taste it.
It was the only way I could think of.
I'm sorry if you did not want me today, but
I apologize if I caused you distress, Aisha. I merely just wanted you to sample the tea that I create. And that was the only way I could
I
think
see.
of doing so.
In the
Within the
future,
purviews
please
of your
ensure that
rules.
within the future, please ensure that if you were to have me taste test something for poison, there actually be suspicion of poison.
Of course. It will not happen like that again. I can promise you that. She's fallen fast asleep.
Oh, this is what I was talking about, how her body does not have as much energy as you and I. Miss Aisha?
Yes.
How have you found our lessons this week?
Oh, you are quite a good teacher.
Oh, thank
Some
you.
concepts of the language are a bit confusing to me still, but I believe I'm getting the basics down.
Yes.
And I've been practicing writing the alphabet.
Alphabet, yes. Very good.
Oh, interesting.
She's taken an interest, so thought I would teach her if she's curious. Just as I would be willing to teach
Earlier today,
her anything if she's curious.
I do have things to teach you as well, to be fair.
Yes, trying my best to memorize the different words. Which means which and the different pronunciations. Managed to use a little bit this morning when she woke up. I've had to take to sleeping in a sleeping bag on the floor next to the bed, and well, Amari got up a bit early and must have snuck out before I had awoken, and well, while I was still asleep, she must have come to and was hiding under the bed. She was startled. It's
I can't blame her.
understandable.
Miss Hashiro.
Yes.
I have a question.
Very good. What is your question?
Does a high school sit atop a mountain?
No. This word, high school, there are different levels of education. Children start in preschools and elementary schools. These are words for before school and basic school. Then, as they transition and become older, and they are taught more things, they transition into high school for a higher education to be elevated.
Why so many different schools?
Well, I'm about to get to that. After high school, many people can either choose to stop their education there and go out and enter a work, get a job, start a career, this sort of thing. People like myself sometimes choose to continue their education into a secondary education. We have different levels of these, and they continue on. And for instance, my education, I think in total, took about, oh gosh, now that I think about it, around 25 years in total, from my youngest years when I was about 5 or 6, when I was first enrolled in a school, all the way till up until a few years ago, when I finished what we call a doctorate, which is a degree or a level of education given to those who research very complex subjects, some of the most advanced educations that people can get. It is why I consider myself a researcher, and people would refer to me in my world as a doctor. Not a doctor of medicine, but a doctor of research. I have a doctorate, is the word.
Doctorate.
Yes, doctorate.
Interesting.
Doctorate.
Huh.
Yes.
I see.
Years for, I guess, education.
Yes, and it's why I'm viciously proud of my my education.
I was curious because I delivered a book earlier today to Miss Misaki that came from your world.
Oh, really? Were you able to read the cover at all? Or did they perhaps tell you what it was about?
A little bit.
Oh?
The person who came to deliver it told me it was a book of history from your world.
Oh,
I
yes.
was curious because they said it was donated from West High School in New Jersey.
New Jersey. Ah, that would be more than likely a school from the United States of America. That is the name of that country. You remember the countries I told you about?
The Empire.
I don't think they would like to call themselves an empire. I believe the term that they use for themselves is a republic.
From what I was told by Miss Ziomara, it operates similarly to an empire.
Similarly, I suppose.
Especially in regards to one place called Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Oh, that's where she is from. That is another country. Sort of. Well, oh gosh, that's getting really complicated. Puerto Rico. I believe they're like an annexed. What is the term in your language? I'm not sure of the word in your language or what Puerto Rico is to the rest of the United States. Think of a place that has recently joined a larger country.
I see.
I'm not sure if there's a word in your
Perhaps
language.
it is a concept that only exists in your world, then.
Possibly. Yeah, I can't think of one, or if I was taught one at some point, I perhaps have forgotten it. Regardless, that is that. The United States, though, I can actually tell you about one of its neighbors, where I grew up. I grew up in the country known as Canada. I grew up on the westernmost side of Canada.
Canada.
Yes.
That one is easy to say.
Yes, I'm
You have
glad.
some very
Actually,
interesting names for your places.
Canada.
this
Canada.
this shirt that she's wearing, it's an old one of mine. That is actually a shirt I got from one of our schools. That's a symbol of our school, University of British Columbia. And that was one of the schools that I studied at when I was much younger.
You.
Fascinating.
BC.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, UBC, University of British Columbia. Oh, I think someone might be at the door.
I will answer.
Very well.
But,
Excuse
yeah.
me. Is someone there?
Yes, hello, hi.
That sounds like Resnir.
It does sound like Resnir.
I was told to come to Latea if I need to make my clothes smell not awful.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Miss Latea, the local thief is here asking for help with the scent of their clothing.
Sorry, what? That's a bit. Sorry, what?
I understood that well enough.
Ah.
Excuse me. That's
I know what he's after.
Is it rude if it's true?
You can't prove anything.
You
Nice.
admitted to the crime yourself, did you not?
Sorry, what? Sorry, which one? I mean, no.
It's hey, you awake?
Resnir, step back away from the door if you please.
Okay, alright.
You alright?
Yes, hello. Okay. So, right. So, my clothes. What? Sorry, are you holding out
offering
something
you
or?
She's holding out a
What's
bar
it?
of soap, and your nose would very easily pick out a scent of peppermint.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot better. Okay, all right. Can I just wash this in the river, or can I?
You
Or
okay?
do
Yes.
I need to do this in a pan? Okay, all right. Thank you so much. This is just like, oh my god. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Jumara, but she has the most awful smell pertaining to her, and then it got stuck on my
You
clothes.
took a bit of a nap.
Your guess is as good as mine.
You too warm?
Okay, well,
That
thank
should
you.
help,
I yes, thank you. I shall.
We can sit here for a while. It's quite comfortable.
Interesting character, to say the least.
Yeah, I can say that again.
How are you feeling, Litze?
Oh. Can't tell if it's just gotten cloudy out or if the sun's about to go down.
Oh, I can't really tell.
But,
The sun is going down. The sky is partly pink.
Sunset.
Litze, I have something for you.
I believe Nola has also fallen asleep.
It is quite nice and warm in here.
It is. Would you like to see what I have for you?
In her hand, you'll see
And Natalie would immediately recognize this. A white rose-like flower. Perfectly preserved. If Litze were to sniff it, just a faint rose smell. Whether or not she recognizes it for what it is, I leave that up to you. But it is basically an eternal rose. But Natalie would notice this one as the white stem and leaves as the one that was gifted to her. I made a little promise to you, Litze, when you were recovering. Don't know if you remember it or not. But I made a promise that when you would get better, I would gift you a beautiful flower. And I would gift this to you. She will gently part your hair, slide the flower in. Till it stays. I hope you like it. I'm glad. It helps when you're able to, grow them. So then, Natalie, how's your practice with Elvish coming along?
Well enough. I think she's getting the hang of English far faster than I have been getting hold of Elvish.
It is a interesting language, and then granted, yours is also very interesting.
There's a lot of
I've
weird
been able
rules
to pick
our
up a few
language.
things here and there. You said that you used a little bit of it this morning with her?
Yes.
Show me.
Well, I told her my name. Enith Nin Natalie. Natalie Ashiro. You know, it's kind of funny.
So?
It's like 3 different dialects all smashed together. Elvish, followed by English, followed by another language from our world, Japanese.
Interesting.
My last name is my father's last name, Ashiro. He immigrated to to where my mother lived, and they eventually got married and such.
I see.
But my mother took my father's last name, and thus so did I. And obviously when I was born.
How interesting.
What is
Yes.
the tent back there used for?
The tent back
The
there?
one at the far end?
That's the medical tent. Is something
Yeah,
wrong?
There are
Why?
many people gathered around it right now.
I'll go look.
I apologize. I saw many people running back and forth, so I thought to look.
I got a little warm. Sorry about that. So
There's
sleep.
definitely a lot of people there.
You looked comfortable. Weren't gonna wake you up.
People from the town and from the United Nations, if I
What
seen
is
that
happening?
correctly.
I'm gathering over
Many
at the
people
tent
are-
and
Apparently the tent is for, medical. Right?
Yes, that's the English word.
For healing, treating injuries.
Yes. A number of them know
Shall
where
we
I'm
go
at.
check
so
and
if
see
they
what
need
is
to
happening?
Come and find me.
Just a few of us.
Honestly, I'd prefer not to crowd whatever's going on.
Understood.
I can go assess the situation.
If you wouldn't
Really?
mind, at
If there
least
is
just
anything important.
asking if there's any need.
Of course.
To give you a little correction for your.
They are there.
Oh.
Jan?
Should.
I'm checking.
Checking.
Apologies.
Those are
On you.
I'm fine. Why? Should I be concerned?
What's going on?
What do you mean, why? Okay, I get it, you're so relaxed here and trying to help this one, but problems didn't go away.
Jan, these aren't going away anytime soon.
No, not this problem even. I mean, a lot of stuff that happened in
Stop
our
speaking
side.
in riddles.
That not riddles. We're pressed in time to do something, and I'm just checking if you are all right because I haven't seen you.
Time to do what, Jan?
All right. The simple terms, very simple terms, to stop the fucking invasion of this town and this world.
Invasion?
How about that? Yeah.
What?
If you're talking
What
about
are
the
you
EU,
on
they're-
about?
Not
That's
the
a-
EU. Well, they
Well,
are
now.
in this too, but Natalie, you really don't understand what's happening, right?
I told you I don't. World politics is not something I'm as well versed in as you. I don't have all of your crazy connections and your knowledge. I am a biologist.
Who is
researcher.
invading?
Right now, no one. But if we don't stop people, our world, a lot of different people, a lot of different fractions and countries. So, and now I'm just checking that you are all right. That's all I do.
I'm fine.
Don't be so surprised.
I'm perfectly fine. Honestly, I was fine until you. I'm freaking out now a little bit because I'm worried. Like, is something about to happen that I don't understand? Is something about to happen?
I doubt it will happen today.
Okay. Yes. I'm trying to
But it could happen.
make as much progress as I can with my research in the hopes that maybe it will help our situation. But research is going to take time.
Understand.
I've assessed the situation. They are not in need of a current doctor. Mr. Wolfgang has supposedly impregnated someone.
What?
What?
Yeah.
They have requested privacy. Yes. That is what it seems.
Yes, I can. Okay. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is some news.
Something unexpected.
You can say that again.
Yes. Quite unexpected.
Jan, are you okay?
Alright. Oh, I'm totally
Thanks
fine.
for asking.
Don't worry.
So wait, I can't respond with such casual... Jan, you're confusing me.
No, I'm not fine, Nat. Obviously.
Okay.
Is there something that I can do?
I doubt that.
Hmm.
But if I find something you can do, I will tell you.
I think I know exactly why.
They literally just go out my door and not close it.
Yes, I'm not fine. But hey, I can manage. Don't be scared every time I just check on you. It's not something to be scared of.
I don't know. It
I
was
told
just
you
the way
before.
you brought it to me. And you were like, "Oh, are you okay? Like, should I not be?" Because normally I just tell people when I'm not okay. Right now, all
Not
things
really.
considered, you know, outside of just the unknown that is these, I'm
I just want to sit next
doing
to the fire.
actually okay.
Of course.
Good.
I'm, what's the term? Compartmentalizing. There's a new word for you. Compartmentalizing.
That's a big word. I understand.
We'll
Good to
work on
hear.
it.
Something like but
I can't do anything about these. I can't do anything about my research. I can't do anything about the people on the other side.
It's difficult.
So I'm going to focus on the one thing that I can actually make a difference with. Because these, they're doing whatever the heck they want. They, on the other side, are doing whatever they want. Or whatever you guys
Trying.
can, well, they're trying to, and I don't have any control over them. I'm just a civilian researcher, remember?
I remember. But you're a smart one. Also, you can do something about your research.
Yeah, well, and that's progressing.
And of course. this one is a priority right now because, you know.
Well, to be honest, if she can tell us who did this to her, I mean, that'll
I'll be very glad actually if she did.
I'll be able to buy us some time, maybe.
After speaking with Dr. Koval, he claims that people are making assumptions about what is actually happening. He says that it's more likely that Miss Koyuki has fallen ill after consuming something from your world called cat food.
Cat food.
Oh, that.
That is food for literal cats.
And
not
also,
people.
Nat, they don't understand. Our what we mean by cat is for them as a catkin. It's the same.
A catkin
Actually,
is not a cat.
Oh, you understand.
Just like bear
When
is
I
not
was-
a bear. Sorry. go
I'm
ahead,
sure
Ben.
she's a lovely woman, but Miss Koyuki seems very confused by many of the concepts from our world.
No,
Except
no,
for
a lot of
Aviator,
people
she
are
really
confused
got that
from
one down.
Outro.
When I was younger, we were told many stories of domesticated cats. It was usually told to us to teach us that even as far back as that, we always were meant to be owned.
Huh.
I have heard
That
those
is-
stories as well.
That
That is who they are.
makes a lot more sense culturally to me than. Is that how all of it ends? Like, you're part animal?
But between the cats and their
Today I made a
owners, who really are in
connect.
charge, you know?
Well, it's more like, okay, so obviously, unless I'm incorrect and I have been told otherwise, as far as the Empire cares about anything, if you are beastkin of any sort of race, you are on a lower, how would you put it? We're a different class of people.
Caste.
There's a caste system. Yes, that's the word.
Well,
If
there's a bit more nuance to it than that.
Please educate me. I would love to understand.
Specifically in the Empire, if you are a human, elf, or dwarf, you are the highest of society. Equally so.
Correct.
If you are a wolfkin, you are a step below that, but you are a citizen of the Empire and could be nobility. The same is to be said for Lamias, but they are considered lesser than wolfkin in that regard. Anything
Slightly lesser, but
outside
yes.
of those, anything outside of those is not considered a true citizen of the Empire.
One exception is the Drow. We are still the citizens of Empire. Because we are elfkin.
I see.
But then we don't necessarily care about what happens in the Empire.
I see.
Apolitical, to the simplest way of putting it.
Hello, may I come in, please?
Come in, Musselfanks.
Thank you, dear.
Just to give you an idea.
I've got it.
I am wolfkin and catkin, so it was very difficult growing up.
I was wondering about that.
Oh.
I wanted to
That would
ask,
explain how you were able to drop from so high without injury.
Yes, Mussel, sorry.
No, yes.
I'm quite alright.
If you all prefer a pain relief for her that she can drink, or one that can be applied to the skin.
I suppose I'll defer to your judgment on this. With the types of bruising that you've seen, this is on multiple parts of her body. Do you think it is better for us to apply something directly to these spots to provide a more directed relief, or do you think a more general medication should be used for her?
I would go with the latter, personally. She has enough bruising and such all across her body that if you were to apply a cream or a salve or something similar, you would run fairly quickly. And two, it would be very strong since it's meant to focus upon areas. One that generally lowers her overall level of pain would be preferred.
The worst of these bruises, the ones that are most sensitive for her, maybe we apply those this salve to those spots, and then we use a more general pain relief agent.
That is what I was thinking. Yes.
The rest, something not too strong, so it's not overwhelming. Because unfortunately, with the way her blood is
I do
in
not
her
want
body,
to. I do not want
we'll
to
have be
make my
very
patients
careful.
hallucinate for whatever reason. No.
Yes, we'll want to be very careful. I'd say at least with the generalized agent, I would suggest maybe like a lower dosage.
I need to make sure my
than what you're
apprentice
used to from
doesn't
most people.
accidentally make hallucinogens by accident. I gotta be very careful when I teach them that, because it's very easy to accidentally
Your
do that.
Apprentice? I didn't know you had an apprentice.
I have an apprentice now. Their name is Alay. They are a lovely, lovely Lamia that I have been teaching for the past 2 weeks.
Oh.
A lie?
A lie.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I was
I am
just
old.
speaking with her
Names
this
are
morning. I
difficult.
did not know.
The very quiet one.
Repeat that, my dear.
I was
Sorry.
wondering what they got up to.
The very
I'm
quiet
glad though
one,
for them.
correct?
Yes, quiet, short.
The green scaled one would be the easiest way to
Though,
describe them.
now that I think about it, I've never heard the one with the
For
white
Lamia.
fur speak.
The white fur?
Yes,
General
there's
store owner.
one Lamia that appears like they
That is
have
all.
fur on their
Also,
body.
if you hear that Wolfgang
Fuzzy
is now a
Lamia.
father again, it's wrong. He is not.
Well, that's a relief.
Hmm.
Well,
originally thought
more for his
he did
case
not.
than anything. Like, obviously, like, you know, all the power to him. But I'm sure even you understand how that could become horribly contentious for.
Very. I started panicking a little inside. I've been trying to hide it ever since, and then someone said, "Oh no, he's not." And I'm
Oh,
like,
you too.
So
I'm panicking.
then it was
Okay, we
this cat food.
Perhaps. I'm unsure what made this person nauseous to have sort of a similar symptom for it to be found out about. I'm unsure. Maybe it was
Who
this
was
cat
having
food.
the
I don't know.
Miss
Koyuki, I
Koyuki.
believe the name. There you
Then
go.
it was the cat food. It was the cat food because I saw her eating it on
So
the
I guess
cafe
the
bench.
Is there a cat around? Or did someone give
Well,
her?
I guess
the cat
it's
food?
guess it's not.
Xiomara was apparently
Guess
brought it for
guess it's
her.
not made for cats.
Wait, Zio.
Yes, I had overheard.
Xiomara did it.
Giving people substance.
I'm gonna get
Don't know
going. You
how-
all have fun. Goodbye. I'm gonna go drink.
Even humans don't eat cat food.
I
Or at least they're not supposed to.
believe she referred to it as fancy feast.
Yeah, that says, oh god, that's gonna be a concept to explain. Brands. Not like brands as in, not brands like on the skin, but, differing word. Trying to think of the word in your language that would
Oh.
work best.
I believe I actually know what you're speaking of. I had heard it explained to Mr. Dowan before.
Did Lord
regarding the
Oh.
clothing he's wearing.
Oh, yes. Clothing,
Brands are.
I'm not certain of the
apologies.
origin of the word in our language. However, effectively think of an individual who makes a product. Like Miss Lantea here, she could make a unique blend of tea.
I have several, in fact.
Well, there you go. This is her brand. This could be something that many people come to know about, and they want to try her tea because it is the most tasty tea in all of Outro.
Yes.
That is sort of how brands work in our world. It's dumbed down way a lot, but you know.
When it was explained to me before, I had likened it to paintings. How one painting is more expensive than another due to the name of the artist attached to it.
Sort of, yes. A similar concept. If you get a look at Muselfing's again, those funny shoes that he's wearing, they have a symbol on them, and that symbol represents a brand, much like you would.
It is like a signature or a noble house's banner, then.
Pretty similar to that, yes.
I see.
It's a.
Oh, then.
Are you hungry at all?
Yeah? Can help make you something in the tavern.
I'll go prepare a meal.
Oh, are you sure?
No need to trouble yourself.
There should be some ingredients for you to make if you wanted to make like a broth for her or something.
I could also try to prepare something with meat if there is any.
Yep.
I'll make sure to
that's what I mean.
cut it finely.
It begins. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do.
Hello, Lisa.
Yep, it's getting dark enough. It has happened every night.
It is beautiful, to say the least.
I'm getting used
Did
to
you
it.
have a good catnap?
It's to me it's a little freaky because humans aren't supposed to glow.
It's warm. I fell asleep too.
And,
Don't know if you.
It's very
Feels good.
distressing, to say the least.
Is she not?
Oh my god.
Go shut the door. People are not shutting doors.
I think see.
Well, I mean, most of the stuff that was for sale was getting cleared out. If there's anything left, it would be over in the yard there. Magazines.
The lover is out tonight.
Ah, I see. You'd say.
Oh.
I'll give you a minute.
Out of curiosity, Natalie, you did say that you've been, well, I guess feeling things more lately with the state of your hands?
In what sense?
I don't know. You said earlier when we were outside the gate, that you were, mentioning stuff about the tree bark.
It's like a sensitivity, and it's almost like don't call me crazy, please, but it feels like my hands are curious, like they're doing things on their own at times. I will bring them close to something, or if I see something, like, oh my gosh, I have to be careful when I'm around Amari. If I'm not paying attention, I will find my hands in her hair.
I was noticing
It is,
that.
and it's really awkward because, you know, among other things
Yes.
involving she and I right now. I'm not a very touchy-feely kind of person. I don't. I guess the way I was raised and the way I've grown up, I don't really touch or make physical contact with people often. So for me to suddenly have this urge to reach out and feel the fabric of someone's clothes or feel their hair, even my own face at times, it gets distressing sometimes.
Interesting. How interesting.
And I'll find myself grabbing onto things. Like, I was trying to get up earlier to circle around the tree, and I found myself gripping hard onto a tree branch. And I could not let go. And it took every ounce of focus I had to get my hand to open. It feels less and less like I am in control of my own hands and more like I'm just suggesting things for my hands to do.
You have quite a friend on you. Very curious.
Out of curiosity,
It's kind of distressing.
would be curious to see if it reacted to mine. If that's something you're willing to.
Glowing stuff, maybe.
Could always try.
I have. I don't know. What makes it worse is it feels. How to put this without it again sounding crazy or creepy or weird, but it feels good.
Really?
Yes. Lead say, are you okay?
I think she's looking outside the window.
Oh. Just be careful.
I mean,
don't hit your head.
Continue your conversation.
Could always.
I will keep an eye on her.
Sure. Sure.
Could always try and see. I don't know if it would react to it.
Maybe.
It's pretty tonight.
If you want to find out, we
We
can.
can see the stars for a little bit before sleep. Even though we just got them.
Excuse me, could somebody please come open the door?
Maybe another time then.
Be careful. I got this. You
Rather
keep
not
an eye on
this.
her.
Same.
Here,
Don't
Brenda
open
here.
it. Do not stand in front of it.
Brenda here.
Thank you.
Hi.
Yeah.
I heard that they were here. Good day.
Oh. She's up.
What you looking at, Leeds?
Yes. She's up and looking around. Oh.
Ah, goodness. It's been a long day.
I suppose I can leave this
Yeah.
right
Trying
here.
to figure out the things of this world, one step at a time.
Do you want to see this in the
This
A mug of a rich
Look,
broth
Carol, your
and
knife.
a plate
see it
of
Aisha's brought some.
various herbs
Soup
and
for you.
seared red meat
Oh. We'll
cut
see if
in
she's
small
got-
pieces.
Let's see if she's interested. She said she was hungry, so. You'd say.
She's coming.
It's good to see you later.
Would you like to sit at the table? You can.
She's brought some food for you if you'd like.
Yes. The mug contains a rich broth for you. And on the plate next to it is a salad of
You'd like to sit?
seared meat and various greens. I did my best to pick out ones that I know are used in elven cuisine, though what we had in the tavern was limited.
She'll grab your other hand and gently help you.
There you go.
There you go. Oh. There you. Oh.
That?
I accidentally pulled this.
The herbs and the meat are cut into very small pieces, so it will be easy to eat and digest.
Thank you. You've really thought of
Smell
everything.
delicious.
Here.
I'm gonna go and check on a few things at the Crystal Heart, and I'll be back shortly. Is there anything you'd like me to grab for you?
Maybe something light. I'm actually a little peckish. Would be nice.
See what I can find. Anything
Thank
for
you
you,
for
Nala?
keeping a
Whenever you'd
lookout for them.
like.
Of course.
No, I will go get something to eat when I am ready. Thank you, then.
So what were you so busy figuring out, Brendavir?
A lot of different things. Politics, trying to figure out what's around us and making sure that none of us is after us.
None of us is after us. What does that mean?
None of the things outside are after us, I mean. Trying to make sure that... Clearing things up to make sure that there are no forces outside wanting to detriment Valley.
I see. Anything at all? Or...
There's some issues is that they're able to find out some bounties because there's a lot of deserters moving to the southern provinces in towns.
I see.
For instance, the town that I went to, Calais, it was usually filled with infected from the plague, but now it's filled with deserters from the Empire, I suppose. I do not know.
Oh,
from the war, I don't know.
Is there a reason that you are concerned about people coming down here? Or more specifically, concerned about people coming for you?
I don't know if you saw me earlier, but I am a snow elf. You may not look it now. Had some dyes over my hair and whatever it may be.
I see. I'm not entirely familiar with snow elves and their culture.
We get hunted by certain groups and venerators.
Do
Just
these
because
look
we are
familiar at
snow
all to you?
elves.
These lights?
This town is filled with a lot
About
of...
a week ago, we were,
In short, this town is a salvation
resting
for
and
many.
You had taken quite the interest in him. You were staring.
I see.
Wasn't sure if it was just your state of
And
mind
if
at the time as the drugs were
They
wearing
are
off.
found. Then not
something
only
else.
they are in danger, a good amount of the town is in danger. And I want to make sure that the town is safe. I think that is good reason enough.
I see.
For instance, there's this rogue group moving about Autumn that is gaining control over there. And they're wanting to separate Elven Catkin.
I see.
That group you were talking
A
about,
rogue
previously?
group.
Correct. So there is a lot of forces that are wanting to mess with the ones connected to this town. And that is why I go out of my way to protect it and make sure that some things are concealed.
When you say rogue group, do you mean something along the lines of the Volitionists or Palinists?
They are part of the group that is revolutionizing Autumn. I believe they have current authority due to their force.
I'm not aware of the status of Autumn.
You had said you had gotten a letter from
Say
your family there, didn't you?
revolutionizing.
Guinevere?
Correct.
Did your mother say anything as to what things were like there?
It's anything but good. They're wanting to hunt the nobility. Anyone from the peerage from Autumn. And wanting to get rid of them permanently. So my family is lucky, for they never gained peerage.
Hey.
So, they want to get rid of nobility, so they want to get rid of any connection of family.
So then
Any
they are
standing.
trying to obstruct the Empire.
In a way, yes. But in other ways, there's radicalists among them, but there's some of them that are wanting to do the right thing. They originally banded together to allow free will among those that are around.
So they are Volitionists.
Correct.
That makes more sense now. Is there any other
I know the
information
name.
about this group?
The Club of Spades.
I see. Is there any way to identify one visually?
I would not know that.
What's wrong?
I'll have to keep an eye and an ear out then.
But no, the name I gave you is true. I am called Brendavere because of my name I was given as a snow elf. The name that I gave myself. But the one I gave you is the one of my elven nature.
I see.
Maybe...
I believe the name I gave you... Excuse my mind.
Mr. Falliser.
Can you show me what's wrong?
Though I try to keep in contact with my house as much as possible.
Miss Litze. Do you recall where you were originally from?
I believe something is
You
wrong.
do. Are you from Autumn?
Miss Leedsay, there's no need to worry.
We're here for you.
If this is truly a rogue faction intent on taking on the Empire, then they will not win. You will be reunited with your true masters.
If it's anything to say. I've made contact them and let them know. And I'll make sure to keep you safe.
Made contact with who?
My mother. They know about their condition.
Well, I'm aware.
As I told you. They were the one that told me about it's how you are. Yeah.
Miss Leedsay, I promise you, one day all of this will be sorted out. Selfish people like this won't take from us anymore. You will return home with the people that you belong with the people that you love.
Later. What do you want me to... give my mother the picture to see if they could contact the nobility to see if they could find them?
Here you are.
Yes, I will.
She'll hand you a small bowl of about a half loaf of bread, a small wedge of cheese, and about a half an apple on there.
Thank you.
I'll do it tonight.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find Amari. Unless you need me.
Please do. Not urgent, more of just a... Sorry,
Oh,
I'll find her.
Mr. Fallacy.
Just call me Benefit. I'm not deserving of that name anymore.
Who?
His elven name. Mr. Brendevere, then. May I speak freely?
Speak freely, of course.
If you wish to continue keeping an eye out and protecting this place, you might want to keep that dagger of yours more concealed.
Why so?
It's quite a unique dagger.
I've never really. Had a carve it and. I never really thought much of it. It just helped me out. Never really chipped because it's not really steel, it's bone.
It's okay.
You don't often see daggers made of bone.
Oh no, I don't presume so.
Bronze
I
and
never
iron
really
we
got
see all
that.
the time.
She did want to see the stars, but we can show her for a moment if she's still interested.
Maybe. I might need to give her.
Maybe it'll help.
I'm not sure what he said. Someone said something.
That's the dagger that I've had for most of my life.
I see.
But I'll think more on it. If that is your suggestion. Me too. All throughout my travels. And from the soft things that my mother's taught me. If you'd want to look out in the stars, I know about almost every one of them. It's a beautiful sky out tonight.
I think you need to give her.
Oh, I see.
Miss Ashida.
Yes.
May I sit here?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
I'll help you figure this out. Not on your own, okay?
Still feel nothing.
I'd say. They'd say. If she'd like to show you the stars outside. Maybe something to
You
help
still want
distract you from your troubles for a little while, okay?
Could tell you a story if you like. While we look at them. But I understand if you just want to sit in here. The fire. The offer is always.
Be okay. Mother, would you mind giving me a hand?
What would you like a hand with?
Try and see if I can't move her outside for Nietzsche?
Nietzsche, do you mind if I help move you?
We'll go sit outside.
Don't
for
want
a
to
little
force
bit.
her. To cause visceral emotion.
Nietzsche? Snooze. I'm
I
not
will
sure what
try.
it was you mentioned.
I will try, but I'm not going to push it. Do you mind?
Yeah, try gently
Just
lifting
gonna
up under the
try to
legs.
try to slightly do up.
We'll go sit outside.
Okay.
Cool night air.
Lifting.
We'll go sit outside for just a little while. Maybe a little cold.
Mm.
We won't stay outside for too long.
You want me to put you down? Just let me know, okay?
Don't think she will.
Just the offer. You know. Want to. Okay.
Yeah.
Whichever way you want.
Yeah. And sit out back. And sit out here by the garden. and look at the stars for a bit.
You figure
What a
out
beautiful
what's
night.
happening here, and I will talk to her.
Yeah.
Katzkin, can Katzkin
Go sit over.
try?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Miss
Maybe you
Ashido,
try-
are your shoes a bit slippery?
Maybe.
Over
Try
this?
setting, yeah, try setting her over on the ledge where they've been building the platform. Sit there and... Okay. Thanks.
I'm gonna set you on the... There we go. Try looking up. There's quite a beautiful star right there. You lay back. I will help you if you lay back. I know it's not going to help a lot. It can help with the a little. Comment is hard for me. See that one? Kind of covered in the shadow. And
Hello, DMs.
it's quite a pretty one right above you if you want to look.
Hello. I'm wondering if I...
Just right there.
I'm wondering if I can get some star facts to, give Lita a nice little distraction. Would you like
A
to
distraction from the awful
Right,
news
well,
you
lean
just
in-
dropped
lean
on her.
forward.
Give some star facts, like for example, the archer. An elvish archer was known throughout the basically just make shit up.
You said you had a story.
Oh, well, it's not so much of a made-up story. It's just going to,
Yeah.
I've been talking to you guys for a little bit. I thought maybe I'd let you know about some of the...
They'd say.
I don't want to bother. It's really hurting her.
Yeah. So she's gonna take her head in, so they kind of pull her in. There. Any sort of story? Sure, she's gone into a bit of shock.
Understood.
Over the news, someone decided to just drop. Casual conversation.
I have quite many feelings. But, go on. Anyways,
It's okay.
Just all looking out here.
I will let him do it.
There's a beautiful sight that we're able to see tonight. In the distance in front of us. There was always the myth of Outro having 3 moons. You see, back in the stories of Autumn, there used to be an archer called Eswin. He would be known throughout Autumn to be able to shoot far from Autumn, even within the forest, within anywhere. He would be known as the one that could even shoot upon the sky and into the clouds. One day he was challenged to try to fire even upon the moon's head. And in succession, he would have been able to. With the moon falling down into Ultra. If you're able to see the stars ahead, you would almost see an archer lunging back a bow, the string, in a constellation. You'll see the bright star around the middle in the sky, the white one. That would be the top of the bow. Going along through the bottom, straight down, to a dimmer star. To the left, you almost see an oval of stars forming into a man. It's the constellation that's based off of that story. Eswin, the Archer of Autumn. It's never said where the moon would have fall exactly. But ever since that day, there were two. The ones that we see today.
Hello, you said you also had a story.
I'm not the best at stories. I have been quiet most of my life, so the language that you hear here is still very new to me. I don't like to speak much. But
it's alright.
I will
Sure, we can
do my
understand one
best. I will do my best to tell a story. So, some start their stories with once upon a time, or there once was. I'm just going to start simply with a girl named Tomo. You might have heard of them, but you might have not, but I don't really know. She was a copy of the Earth. She didn't have wings. But in a sense, she sort of did. And they were placed upon her eyebrow. Long, feathered eyebrows that would be the peak of her expression, her personality. You could tell when she was sad, you could tell when she was happy, angry. She she was new to a family. She was adopted at that. And in the family, there was a catkin. Somebody who always seen themselves as an outsider, never getting around, always picked last for the games that the other children play. But Tomo didn't care about what others thought. She practically took the catkin under her wing. Even if she didn't have any. She was constantly there for her. Made the catkin laugh, made the catkin cry. They played mini games together. And it was perfect. Wow. Tomo promised the catkin that he would never leave. He'd always be there. And the catkin believed her at the time. But as they say, you shouldn't make a promise you can't keep. There was a day that, for now we will say, a monster had made its way into the town. Taking this Tomo away for good. And the catkin, at that moment, made a promise to herself to find wherever this monster took Tomo away to. She changed herself, she became better. She became what her sister was, somebody who didn't care what the world thought about her. And now she travels along, hoping to find her sister once again. No matter what it takes. Protection. All that she wanted. And she sought after. Not the most greatest story. I guess what I am trying to say is that no matter what may happen, we'd say there is somebody out there looking. I will be here, even though I am new, to help as much as I can. Yes.
Do you think you could,
Anyway.
Wow. I feel I've asked so much of you already. Do you think you could help us move her to
yes,
Amari's
I
home?
can do that.
I think everything
That I can do.
only worn on her. Getting late anyways.
Been comfy with the clothes within the cold.
Sorry about this
Aisha?
sad story.
You
Maybe
there?
I'll try to think of a better one.
You
It was
are.
a fantastic story.
Oh.
Don't belittle it.
Quite nimble. Thank you.
I am a
for your help
captain.
today. I'm grateful.
Mm.
I know it's Nothing
Of
to you,
course.
because this is
Okay,
your
let's
purpose, but I really do appreciate it.
Mm.
Oh,
Before
They can
you
do it.
all go,
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes?
I still have you.
may I speak freely?
If you have
To
questions,
her,
you always
I mean.
are. Oh. I think she might be asleep, but you're welcome to try.
Yeah. Move your hand. Lay against my shoulder.
Mm.
It's probably very uncomfortable. There we go. Okay. To the mayor's
Say,
house.
I do not know if you're awake or not, but that is okay. I just wanted to tell you. Avosto nalu ego vedervin.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Right.
I told her to not
get
be
them
afraid, and that we will meet again.
Oh, okay. I'll be right there, Nolo.
Thank you.
I apologize. My Elvish is a bit rusty.
The meaning is what matters.
Sorry, Miss Latia. Leaving things such a mess. Hopefully she doesn't mind too much.
Did you actually get to try some of my food during the Hana? Oh.
Chance to think about her. Dwell upon her.
It does get pretty cold in nights. Are you? Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Hopefully she gets a good sleep.
They're already comfortable.
Thank you for your help. Appreciate it.
I am just next door in the barracks with Varys. If you need anything.
I see. I'll come and find you if anything comes up.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Rest well.
Good night.
Wow. She doesn't crush this. Go. Taking the flour out of her hair. Alright. Jacket's alright. Okay.
Have you gone Lita to speak more?
No, not really. Not much. She's I don't know what it was that you said, but something you and Miss Aisha were talking about put her into a state of shock.
Probably having to deal with the catkin in autumn.
More than likely.
I did not want to bring it in front of them, but Aisha insisted.
You know, you can just ask Miss Aisha to step outside to talk about it, right?
They're eventually going to learn about it.
Yes, but right after they've finally woken up, after whatever hell they've been put through. I know you can't feel anything, but please tell me you at least have some sense of empathy.
More than you could think.
I'm sorry, She's clearly a young woman. She's clearly struggling with everything that's happened to her. Least we can do is try to soften whatever has happened.
They told me, or at least agreed. I'll be writing up a letter tonight to my mother to send them the photograph. From there, we'll be able to determine something from there. Either good news or bad news.
Right.
But I'm sorry if I seem impatient. When I saw Willow on that, while I was singing, I saw myself in him. I barely have the patience anymore to wait.
Isn't that the funny thing about death? Is that no matter what happens, life continues on. I know you say you don't have much time, and I know you want to help her as much as you can with what time you have. And I empathize with that.
Forgive me for walking in.
That is why I've been distant the past few days.
Yeah.
I know that moving on, I know there's a legacy ahead of me, more than me. Now that I am doing now is to branch those paths for the others. Because I know I live a life no more. And I am content with that.
Regardless of how you branch that path, there are those of us who are going to have to live with your decisions, your choices, and the things that you do. Keep that
I
in
know.
mind. Sometimes it really feels like you don't.
I wish you both a good night. Just wanted to check on you both and make sure that she is doing safe.
Thank you, for everything today and allowing us to borrow your home for as long as you did. It's far more kind than I could have ever asked.
Of course. Of course.
Feel free to stop
It's
by
open to you,
check on her.
should you need it.
Should you wish this week.
I
I'll
will.
probably be continuing my rounds as I always have been, or have been these past couple weeks. Yeah.
Of course. Hopefully she feels more comfortable speaking in the coming days.
Hopefully.
But there's not gonna be any rush.
Of course not.
I'm not exactly a psychologist, but just putting myself in her shoes. Or
she's gone through a lot.
You wrap a scarf along with the blanket.
Can tell.
Seen
Then I'll wish you.
Amari at all today? He's been so busy I've barely got to see her.
She was talking with Varus last I saw about something.
Hope everything's up.
Think she'll be home. I hope so. I believe so. I will wish you a pleasant night, Natalie. Magovinen.
Magovinen? Let me guess. Good night?
Well met.
Well met. Magovinen. Sorry, I'm just a little frazzled.
It's okay. We can practice much time later.
Sure. I'll try this week between my research.
Of course. Rest well, Natalie.
You too.
Good night, Dr. Young.
Good night. Merry Christmas, I guess.
Christmas.
It actually looks pretty.
Yeah, we'll see what it does next week, or tomorrow, or whenever it decides to do something else. See when it starts trying to strangle me like Martinez is trying to.
At least he's feeling better.
Well,
Last I saw him.
well, let's look at improvement.
How is she?
I'm not sure specifically what it was, but Miss Aisha was asking Brendavir something, and he started going on and on about something about where she's from, and I think whatever he said put her into a state of shock.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, another problem on our hands. Yay! Hooray! Why are you not happy?
Why would I be happy about her? Is this sarcasm? This is sarcasm, please.
That's sarcasm. That's sarcasm. Yes.
I can't handle much right now.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for snapping earlier.
By
the way,
Oh, that's alright.
Just
don't worry.
Focusing on what I can.
I know you're tense
do.
too.
Not tense. I'm just tired of all the bad news and all the weird shit. I was like kind of getting
Understandable,
accustomed to
honestly.
the idea that my hands were gonna be claws for the rest of my life. Now I glow at night. And who knows what's gonna happen next? Least I can do is at least focus on this poor girl. Seen enough. Been through enough. Very least I can make
I
her
agree.
happy and try to up her back into, well, a state where she can live, maybe recover from whatever our people did to her.
Horrible things.
I'm tired.
Humans, am I right?
Mari's still out with something. I am gonna get some rest.
Alright. Get some rest.
Mhm.
I'm going to go downstairs and sleep there.
Yeah.
Or maybe actually I will sleep in Lara's.
Best well. Whatever you decide to do. I'll care if there's an emergency or whatever.
Lander will find me. Also, yeah, Lander needs to get casual clothing and hide his gun.
Is he okay? He seems really invested, and I noticed I don't know, it's hard to read him. He's like, "You okay?" I'm hoping he's not like,
lost.
Lost?
There is a lot of going on with his condition, this whole thing, and
his condition? What?
the condition, no, not physical, in terms of this whole situation.
I think she's
They're
just,
basically taking
like I told you before, I'm pretty sure
his
she's
family
just
hostage. Basically.
Hey, yeah, we'll want to figure out what to do about that. Hey, missed you.
Oh,
Me too.
I will go.
Can we talk for a minute?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, pizza.
You see, she has like kind of a rosy cheeks.
And
I got trapped at the tavern.
oh, okay. We'll get some rest.
No, you wanted to talk to me, didn't you?
Yeah.
What's up?
What are we? You and I?
Well, what do you want to be?
I don't know. I don't really know how to go about any of this.
My personal assumption was that we were like, you know, romantically a thing. But
Okay.
if you don't want that, I'm not gonna push something like
because everything that happened that, like, well, before this, I was like really, like, happy about it, but I'm not. I wasn't sure how to take that. I don't know if it's like an outro thing or. I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
Listen, I am not in super straight head right now, but still straight enough to tell you that I do love you.
I love you too. I just everything going on, and I didn't want to bother you about it, but I just this past week and everything, focusing on her, it's been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Them not being around you has been like, it hurts a little.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you're busy and I don't want to bother you because I know you have your responsibilities.
You don't need to worry about that. You can always come to me. I need to sleep.
Yeah, here, come on, let's... Come on. Oh. Okay. Just... It's off.
Baby. Fade to black.
Fade to black. Come on, Nico, let's go.
Me.